Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold. Classic. I'm only gonna do this once. Yeah.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance, standing at 6'2", 190 pounds. I get you. Boy, I'm made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me.
What up, Pat?
Coming with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with real life. I seen a couple people trying, it ain't in pretty.
Yeah.
People around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me. It can end quickly. In the way I level up, I make them spin differently. I should start a foundation, baby, make a wish in me. I got these hoes in the fence, they can't seem to get to me. Babe, I done mastered discipline. It take more than booty cheeks. Need a little more conversation, cause I still be trying to see. I be listening with my eyes, yeah, I still be trying to see. I be moving like the prize, you can't find another me. Let's get focused, want the fruits of your labor, gotta climb the tree. Yeah, I'm out here planting seeds, cause I got a lot to leave. I be putting in long miles, I ain't gotta stop to breathe. I be putting in long hours, I ain't gotta stop to sleep. Yeah, I put in that time, put in work, I'm a different breed. My work ethic marine, mama mentality, shout out to Bean. Coach like sweat, city society T. I'm in the gym working out clean. Bad work, 5 punch combinations, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. Boy, I'm made different, I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me.
Hit the like and subscribe button while you're here. Classic really appreciate
You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with me. I seen a couple people trying, it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me.
Classic. Yo, it's Classic with the classic codes, man, and I got a great live show for y'all. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, chat? 333, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. My dog In Too Deep said hit the like button. I agree wholeheartedly. TNN, what's up? Let's talk about money. Hey, what we talking about? We know some super chats gonna foul in because I got a lot of cook up for the day, man. Hey, listen, I'm gonna say it in the door, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. If it's your first time finding out about my channel, you have found the classic codes, man. The most consistent and the best daytime live show on all streaming platforms. Classic. Yes, Lord, man. We are here. My headphones are a little off today, but we're gonna work through it, chat. We're gonna work through it. All right, TNN, what's going on? Conversation with Soft Rain. She said it's up. Oh, yeah, stuck. You know what I'm saying? Racehead, what's going on? Grand Main, what's going on? Gotta get the chat out the way. What up, Tez? What's going on? Passport Scope, what's going on? Mind Empowerment Journey, what's going on? Salute. What's going on, man? We got some conversation we gotta have, and we gotta do it earnestly. Classic. Ooh, we got to do it earnestly, chat. We got to keep it all the way real, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't listen. Objectivity, man. Objectivity is one of those things where it ain't always gonna be nice. It's not always gonna be nice, but listen, you got a choice. You can operate inside of some delusion, or you could be objective and live inside of reality. It's not always gonna be nice. Delusion is the convenient route, but reality has its perks as well. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to slide over today, man. We got one subject and one subject only. We have a lot to cover. That's why I'm live early. I went to sleep, got up, and got ready for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So we are live early. Normally, I go live around 4 p.m. for those that's just tuning in. But today, we live at 3 because we're going to need some time. I want to take my time and really massage this one. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all. Hit the like and subscribe button while you're here. Classic really appreciates it.
Yeah, man. So Micca, you know, as you know, myself and Tez down, sat down with 2K, and we actually 2K actually reached out to us. Let me say it correctly. 2K reached out to us wanting to have a conversation after seeing our breakdown of one of his videos. And we oblige. We pride ourselves on not being hard to read. You know what I'm saying? We obliged, and we sat down with 2K and we had a conversation. As you can see here, this artwork is of me and Tez, the Tez Down. We have our show that we collaborate on. He has his own channel. I have my own. We collaborate on The Human Experience, and that's on our Raw Society Coalition channel, okay? That's for the whole gang. And so, yeah, man, this is actually the thumbnail that they used to intro Micca's interview. Interesting enough, myself and Tez, right? Because we had that conversation, and that conversation did a lot of views. God bless America, okay? So, 2K, we put his feet to the fire and asked him, do you feel that Anton owes Micca a public apology? You know, 2K's answer was interesting. Y'all can go check that out after this live stream if y'all want to see how that conversation went that we had with 2K, if you haven't already. But it's interesting enough that it made it to the face, you know, the very intro of this interview. You know, it's interesting enough. So we must be doing some decent work here. And at the Classic Codes, you know, in the social platform, in the social atmosphere out here in YouTube, you know. So we're gonna get into this a lot in this interview. I'm gonna be very honest. I do plan to work with Micca at some point, but if my objective takes as we go through this interview prevent that, that's fine too. Because at the Classic Codes, we prioritize objectivity over making friends. You understand what I'm saying? It just is what it is.
I don't ever want a problem. But when they say they want a problem, I say no problem. That's it.
So let's roll.
The headlines. Entrepreneur and TV personality Anton Daniels is accused of having a side chick. Micca says she's no side chick and is sitting down with me for a one-on-one interview to clear up the rumors.
Here's another very challenging question, but I have to ask you. I just have to ask you. Have you and Anton ever had sex? Has Anton ever flirted with you?
Flirted with me as a sense of what?
Does Anton have you on an NDA?
He does give out NDAs to a lot of people.
What happened between him and Corey Holcomb? Have you met Anton's wife?
Yes.
Do you think you look better than his wife? Has Anton met your husband?
In person, absolutely not.
Now, I'll be honest. When I saw this picture, I was flabbergasted.
Why?
There's no way my wife would be physically touching, leaning on another man in a way that suggests I'm feeling you, I like you. So which point was this?
This is the second time.
Oh goodness, the second time?
I am a conservative. I am a Trump supporter.
What is it that he's done that I and others have benefited from?
Donald Trump has a track record of actually doing things for the people.
I think that was a colorful response, but you didn't answer my question.
Answer your actual question.
This is my show, not yours. I'm not answering your question.
Okay.
Everybody has a perspective. What's yours?
Before we get into it, I want to do the right thing and go ahead and shout out at Talk Perspective. Y'all see it right here in the caption, at Talk Perspective. This is the person who was blessed to get this interview with Micca. I'm sure it's going to do great numbers for the platform. I've already seen this person's subscribers jump up since releasing this interview as a content creator. Salute and congratulations on that. Make sure y'all tap in with at Talk Perspective to go through this full interview. If you're here, it's because you want Classic Codes reaction to the interview, but to just watch the interview straight through, please tap in with that content creator and give them the love they deserve. In my opinion, he did a great job of interviewing Micca and really keeping her feet to the fire about the things and the pressing issues that those who care would want to know, right? So let's get through the day. Come on.
Micca, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for accepting the invitation. The reason why I really wanted to talk with you is obviously the whole incident between Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb was propagated all over the internet, and your picture came up a lot. And we're going to get into everything that was said about that. But for full transparency, I think the public should know that I used to be your executive producer for a show that I walked away from, but I know you're still a part of it, and I wish you well. More importantly, I wanted to, what, Micca?
What up, T?
No, I do. It was a great show. I had my time there, and I really wish everybody well who's still there. But again, because I have a personal relationship with you and your husband, I know you guys outside of the work that I've done with you. When I saw this information, I thought it was important for me to have a sit-down conversation. At first, I thought, should I even delve into what feels messy? But I think there's a deeper message. Mm-hmm. And I had several people who sent me the content in my DM and said, isn't this your girl? Isn't this the young lady that was on the show you used to produce? I said, sure. And I thought about it. And then I made a decision. We should talk. So thank you kindly for accepting it. Many people know about you, but some people don't. And I think this is the opportunity to let people know who you are. So I know you from a conservative perspective.
Yes.
I know that you also have your own show, and you do much around politics, and you're obviously an aficionado of President Trump. So let's begin to tell people about who you are, and more specifically, your role as a conservative.
Okay, well, if you guys don't know, my name is Pop Culture Micca, or just Micca. All right, I am a conservative. I am a Trump supporter, voter, whatever you want to call it. That's what I am. However, my conservative views are not based on Donald Trump. My entire family has always been conservative. We've always had just those types of values. And then when it comes to me being an adult, just having the luxury of smaller government, or wanting smaller government, wanting, not to be taxed for every little thing, and just understanding how government actually works. It wasn't a thought for me to not be, liberal.
Yeah. Do you feel that mainstream media accurately represents conservative Black women?
No, absolutely not. I don't think it represents conservative, values or people good at all, but especially not anybody of color.
So what's the difference between a person, and I feel like I know this because I'm conservative as well.
I agree.
I am just not a Republican. But what's the difference? Sort of elucidate or explain to the public what's the difference in an individual who's a conservative that isn't a Republican and hold those values, and then one who is a conservative and also happens to be a Republican.
Okay, well, there is a difference. However, I'm what's called a
Black
Trump
Mona, hey, what
or
up?
MAGA Republican, right? So I tend to, because I'm a conservative, I vote Republican, but I am registered as a non-affiliate, because my whole thought process is, you want to make sure you listen to both sides, but in this day and age, liberalism has gone just far to the left. So there's no way I would, be able to vote for that. But I want to make sure that I'm not just voting, Republican just because it's a party that I normally agree with. I vote that way because that's where my values lie. But if somebody is, a part of that party, you have to also still press them. You can't just capitulate because you're a part of that party. So that's why I tend to stay non-affiliate. But most of my values and every time I've voted, it's been Republican.
Speaking of President Trump, I know that there was the White House took down a racist video today. By the time this show airs, it would have been much conversation about it. But the racist video was of the Obamas. Their heads were placed on an ape, if you will. What's your take on that? It seems that the mainstream media reported that the president manages his own Twitter account, and about midnight or 12 a.m. sometime is when the video was posted. A video meme, and it appears to be very racist. What say you?
Well, everything that Donald Trump does is racist in the mainstream media's eyes. But when you get into it, the video was, I want to say, maybe a couple seconds long.
Let me stop it right here. While they're on the political aspect, I'm not gonna have a whole lot to say, because my channel is sociology, not politics necessarily. I mean, sometimes they intertwine. Here we are, right? But I will say this: her views don't necessarily bother me. You know what I'm saying? I think for me, I kind of just look at people who are super enthralled in politics a certain way, and then there's the enlightened folks, and I just look at it like that. And then once you delve into the populace of people that's into politics a certain way, the Republican, the Democrat, and all of that different stuff, I don't really have much to say about that. I see some of y'all got strong opinions in the chat. I will say this: Donald Trump's existence as the president and the way that the majority, or at least the majority of the mainstream media, paints and talks about him, and how it shapes how most of the people in society tend to talk about him, is a great sociology or sociological display of how well propaganda works. It's a great display of how well propaganda works. If you ever want to see somebody sway a big ass masses of people, and you want to look at it from a data or a studying standpoint to see, like, damn, does propaganda really work? Does social engineering really work? Are the majority of people really sheep? Look at how the media tells y'all to feel about the president, and tell me it ain't a checkmate. But we got to pause for the cause, because I think I see money. I do see money. Oh yeah, money. You know what it is. You know what time it is. It's some bread in the chat. Shout out to Kira in the chat.
Are you making another beat, Daddy? And Genius is my dad.
Classic. Oh, we talk about money.
Get money. Let's talk about it.
My money look different now. When I talk about 50,
used to be $50.
I'm talking about 50,000. Gotta move a little different. All right. Kira said, Micca ain't no damn Republican. She's a grifter and it pays well. Kira with the strong opinion coming in swinging. I know the chat gonna have a lot of strong opinions. I'm gonna skip through the chats when it's time to go to the chats because there's gonna be a lot of them today. All right, y'all. But super chats are guaranteed. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing, man. I'm gonna read whatever you say. It don't necessarily got no bearings on me.
Let's get ready to rumble.
But the video has all of the Democrats in it, all of them. They only focused on the Obamas because, of course, of the the trope of Black people being monkeys or apes or whatever. Would I have personally done it? No, because I know how it will be taken and look and things like that. And I know that the mainstream media doesn't allow for nuance. I know it doesn't allow for certain variations. And I would know that they won't play the entire thing, and that would be the focus. So I wouldn't have done it, but I do understand the video in its context. It's like he's the Lion King, he's the king of the jungle. It's just when you're already hit with a racist trope, even if it's not true, which is, I can understand that because I'm hit with something and it's not true. The perception, you don't want to put out more.
It implies the trope. It implies.
Right. It implies that that's what you were going for, even if it wasn't.
Correct.
So I wouldn't have done it. But again, anything Donald Trump does is going to be under a microscope.
And let me get your take on what Tim Scott, the only Black Republican in the Senate, this is what he said, I quote, praying it was fake because it's the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House. The president should remove it.
Well,
do you espouse that thinking?
I don't think it's the most racist thing I've ever seen, or the most racist thing out of this White House. But I don't believe it's appropriate to keep up.
Let's call a thing. Is Donald Trump, President Trump, a racist to you as a conservative Republican, Afro-Latino woman? Mm-hmm. Is President Trump a racist to you?
No.
Okay. By evidence of what that he isn't?
By evidence of his track record.
And expound what the track record is.
So Donald Trump, it has a track record of actually doing a lot of things for the people, meaning every.
What up, G? What up, G Janice? Hey, you said, she said, I caught a lie. Talk to me. Tell me more. Welcome to the chat. Like and subscribe. Goro said, what president wasn't under a microscope? No, it's not about the president being under a microscope. It's about how if something happened in your local neighborhood right now, somebody can get it. It's some people that's so obsessed with the president, they can get a speeding ticket right now and blame Trump. They can run a stop sign, get caught, and get a ticket and blame Trump. Like, it's the obsession is a next level thing, is what I'm saying, Garo. Like, they've actually created an actual disorder for this thing, like how obsessed people are with the president, and it's a real disorder. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how extreme it is. But you're right, all presidents are definitely under a microscope. But the propaganda mill does not push the society to view all presidents the same. And that's the difference, right? I was just simply saying from a sociology standpoint, if you just want to see with your own eyes how propaganda works very well, look at how the media tells the people to feel about the president. It works. It just works. That's all I was saying. It's a very neutral statement. I don't really care who the president is at all. Where's the dancing emoji at? Trying to get my groove on. Hey, Racehead can't find the emoji. Shed Light said, man, what is the John running her gap about? Look, we finna move into the shit we here to hear in a second, but I do want to cover the whole interview. Ohio 513 said, wow, Micca, look, y'all going crazy. 2K in the building. What up, 2K? We got some money. We got some money in the building. What up, 2K? Drop the 20 ball for us. Oh, yeah, it's like that. It's like that.
They don't like it when you got that glow. And one thing they hate worse than you having that glow is when you know you got that glow. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. So give them a reason to keep hating on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, oil farming, how I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paid away. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank.
Yes, sir. 2K said, what's the word, Brody? I just wanted to come spend some of my Anton defense budget and say, keep up the great work. That boy is a fool. He said, I want to spend some of my Anton defense budget. Hey, that boy a fool, boy. Hey, what up, 2K, man? It's all good, man. Appreciate you slide through. Appreciate you being in the chat. Stick around for a minute, man. We finna get into the meat and potatoes of this thing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's move. That boy crazy.
Everybody versus just talking about it versus just grandstanding and actually not doing anything but using a group of people to do something. Like when he says he's going to hire the best, and if it's a black person, it is because that person is the best, not because I just want to have a figurehead that's just black or that's just Latino. That person is actually a qualified person.
Is Patel Cash a figurehead? Because I think he's the only person of color in the Trump administration. It appears that the bulk of the Trump administration is predominantly white.
No. So the other person would be the HUD secretary. He's also black.
Yeah, who's invisible.
No, he's not invisible.
We don't hear about him.
Well, the mainstream media doesn't promote it. That's not my problem. That's not Trump's problem. That's the mainstream media's problem, because the mainstream media also doesn't promote the fact that Joe Biden is a racist, and so is Kamala.
Yeah. Now, when you mentioned earlier, and then we'll sort of pivot from Trump, that Trump does something for all people.
Yes.
Give me an example of what all people, including Black Americans and people of color, Black and brown, have benefited from. What is it that he's done for all people that I and others have benefited from?
Well, I would say let's start with immigration, because let's be clear, the money that gets allocated to immigrants, especially in places like Chicago, can actually go to Black communities.
All right, she using words like immigration. Let's get right. Let's get right. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. For me, this is for me, chat. Don't worry about it. Let me get this on out the way. Let's get right before she starts saying words like immigration, folks. Let's go ahead and get everything situated right now. Yes, sir. Yeah, not me. Motherfucker just got the money. Let's see. The Classic Codes disclaimer. This live stream is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. All statements made are alleged, opinion-based, and part of public discussion. We are content creators reacting to publicly available information, not journalists or legal professionals. Nothing stated should be interpreted as factual claims or assertions of wrongdoing. Viewer discretion is advised. All right, man, we had to get that out the way, man. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, if you don't know nothing else, man, take care of your paperwork. Take care of your paperwork, chat. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's move.
Can actually go to Latino communities that are actually here legally, right? When you allocate funds to a group of people that are not paying taxes, that don't contribute to the community, and you're not putting them in these white liberal communities, you're putting...
Great point, Tristan. Before we move into all the Anton discussion, he said, peep the confidence in her answers, not too much glitching here. We will see if she acquires or somehow becomes a person who stutters later on. Let's go. Let's go. Great point, T.
Them in Black communities, you're putting them in communities that are already in despair. When you send ICE there, which, you know, if you ever seen an episode of my show, The Red Cup, I've had Chicago Flips Red on, and Chicago Flips Red are all Black women, and they are Republican, and they talk about the high taxes that the Democrats are putting on the Black liberals there, instead of actually doing fiscally safe policies. All of these things affect Black communities, but they don't put that in the forefront. They only put, Donald Trump just wants to get the Latino community out of there, but there are already Black and brown people there. And by having Donald Trump sending people like ICE, you take those people out and the resources go back to the people that they were actually meant for, not these illegals that don't have any place here. It's not our job to take care of them. They can go back to wherever they came from, because if it was us in Mexico or any other place around the world, because they come from all over the world, not just Mexico, nobody would care. They would send us back home.
I think that was a colorful response, but you didn't answer my question, because I want to be able to make sure.
No, that is direct, because the funds allocated, those are Black people.
Hey, y'all, hit the like and subscribe button while you're here. Classic really appreciates it.
For all people that myself and other Black and brown people have benefited from, or has leveraged us as a community. I'm just asking for an example.
But I just gave one.
Okay.
Which is immigration. Because again, you have places like Chicago. And the reason why I harp on Chicago is because Chicago has the highest, one, if not in the country, the highest deaths among Black youth, Black people in general. They take out shot spotters. They take out all these things that are
immigration specifically.
Hold on,
immigration is because when they
chat, why y'all so funny, folks? I'm trying to let it rock so we can get to the shit, because I want to cover the whole thing. You feel me? Like, we gonna let talk perspective eating off this. We all get a win. You feel me? Shout out to Talk Perspective again. I implore y'all to go subscribe to that man's channel. I actually saw he got some dope other shit too. You know what I'm saying? But listen, bruh, chat, y'all why y'all so funny? My man said I can't even SMH in silence. She not saying that. Fo over there like, gee, come on. Hey, Ohio laughing too. Come on, G. What y'all doing, folks? See, he knocking her block off with these questions. Yeah. Oh, the interviewer came. Hey, Fo was in rare form. You see what I'm saying? Prime Kobe shit. Interviewer was definitely on point. Let's see, Robert, it's wild. She was in another state getting disrespected by men that she's respecting more than her husband. Damn. Hey, hold on, Robert. Too soon. Hold on, folks. Let's go.
When they put these immigrants into these Black and brown communities, and preferably Black communities, they take away housing that's for Black people. They take away maybe social services that are for Black people. That directly affects them. You have.
But how does that benefit me and other Black and brown people?
Those are Black people.
But you said it takes away the immigrants. So you're saying that immigrants,
because my tax dollars are going towards them.
So let me make sure I understand you. The immigrants that are in this country, you're saying that the immigrants here are taking housing opportunities away from Black and brown people.
Absolutely.
This country is made up of immigrants.
No. This country, no, we're all not. My family is indigenous.
With
we're
the
all
exception
not.
of Black Americans who were enslaved.
No, not just Black Americans, indigenous Americans as well, because my grandmother is indigenous.
I'm indigenous too. Shout out to all the indigenous people out there. If you haven't, go climb that family tree. Stop sending them labs that swab. Your ass got a twin running around this hole.
I'm not an immigrant, and neither is my family. So again, they're not here. They're not from here. There's nothing wrong with immigrating here. But there are other people, including other Black people, including other Latino people that came here the right way, that paid all of this money. You'll get to jump the Rio Grande, and they're supposed to have sympathy for you.
Let me ask you this, and then we can move on. Do you think white ethnic people in this country are immigrants and also usurping opportunities from Black and brown people?
Absolutely. So you have like the Ukrainians. I'm not for sending my money over there. And a lot of conservatives aren't.
Well, let's just take who's here in America. I mean, you have Polish, you have Germans, English, Irish. So there's so many other immigrants in this country that are white ethnic people that may usurp opportunities from Black and brown people. But it seems to be a focus
only if you're illegal.
It seems to be a focus on Black and brown people. Well, I think this may be the perfect opportunity if you are of a different shade immigrant to come to this country, because the focus is now on the fair-skinned, if you will, immigrants. It's on the brown-skinned immigrants.
Nope, that's just what your mainstream media shows you. So
I don't pay attention to mainstream media.
Okay, well, that's just what maybe liberal media, including the independent ones, like your Don Lemons and them. Yeah. So people like that, they only show that, but you have your Chinese immigrants, okay? Because you have the Chinese that come over here, and they have something called where they come and have babies, right? And their babies get citizenship, and then they go back to China. Right. They come and they do a lot of these legal houses, and they just found one in Nevada where they had a whole lab set up, and they came over during the open border. So it's just not brown people, right? It's Chinese, it's other, Middle Eastern countries, but that's other white countries.
That may be plausible.
Everybody's illegal came through that southern border because it was wide open.
That may be plausible, but that's not what the Trump administration propagates. I'm just talking about what
yes, he does.
The Trump administration.
They don't stress it. Donald Trump has said plenty of times, and again, I use the most notable ones for liberals, right? Which is the Ukrainians. He didn't want to send any of our money over there. And you know who wanted to? The liberals. And I know why, because you have people who benefit from that. People in the Democratic Party and some rhinos in the Republican Party that benefit from sending our money over there.
Fair enough. All right. What do you think most people feel about Black and brown conservatives? When people hear that you are a conservative, or they hear that I'm a conservative, what do you think the misunderstanding is?
I think the misunderstanding is saying that you're trying to sell out to white supremacy.
Okay.
And I think that's an awful trope, because white supremacy would be that this party owns me, that this party is entitled to my vote, because we should treat voting like we treat anything else. It's what have you done for me lately? Okay. I'm not born in 1963, 64, 65. Okay. So there have been plenty of things that have happened. Every time there is I vote Democrat because of the civil rights. Well, this is years later.
Hey, look. The African ceiling bird said, so we from 10K illegals a day to 0 and Trump ain't doing nothing? ? Hey, folk got a question. If y'all want to have that political conversation in the chat, hey, there go a question from the African ceiling bird. They don't want to talk about no works that's being done. They don't want to have that conversation. The propaganda and the media meal keep their mind stuck on, hatred and racism and personal feelings and whether or not he pay his taxes and all these other miscellaneous things. I don't think people really be having a conversation about whether or not work is being done. Some people are though, but good question. I'll let the chat answer that for you. I don't have no take. Big Op said, you can futon only been put eggplant in her. He said, I think he said, you can tell futon Ben put eggplant in her because her brain can retain anything else. My bad, bro. You good? Hey, you say your piece, man. I'm just reading your comment. There ain't no bearings on me. It's true though. Let's see. Ted said the interviewer brought his A game. This is a masterful work at making the guest feel completely open. Let's see. Trader Gray says she trying to get one of them Trump tokens. Let's see. What's that? What's the Trump token? Quan said her and Anton has sold out to the white supremacy. For real? Y'all be judging people based on whether they vote Democrat or Republican for real? Let's see. Tether is right. Racehead, birthright citizenship. Do a deep dive on this word, citizenship, maritime law. Okay, we can figure that out. House of Hypocrites, keep going. Keep doing your thing. All for sure. We here. We locked in. We're gonna take our time today. We here, chat. We here, chat. Allow me to take my breaks and talk to y'all and read some of y'all chats and stuff like that, whether they super or not. Give me the time. I got time today, y'all. I got on live early on purpose. We here, chat. We here. Money Mar says, shout out Money Mar. I think it's my first time seeing you in the chat. This is why they say it's better to be seen and not heard when it comes to some of y'all lovelies. Hey, Money, don't start, folks. It's too soon. Oh, House of Hypocrites, shout out to you. Cool content. Yeah. Let's see. Shamika Smith said the black people in America are the brown people. Us, black and white, is a class of people in America. USA, FBA, USA. Or us, you okay, I got you. Quan 345. Somebody got to show me 0 illegals, and I'll show you Trump not mentioned in the Epstein files. Hey, Quan, I'm gonna let y'all have that out, gang. I ain't gonna hold you. Trey said that shit Trump gave Nicki Minaj, but it was fake. TNN said, ask Nicki Minaj, she knows all about Trump tokens. Y'all funny as hell. Ted said all she's gonna do, haven't seen this yet, is make herself a bigger target. You think so? You talking about Micca? I don't know, man. I think Micca gonna get some exposure from this, but it's about how she how her content is and stuff like that going forward while all the eyes on her. Because I think if she produce some heat, she can grow her subscriber base and go ahead and do her thing. You feel me? I don't know. It depends on how you pivot, bro. I'm a person who's always been known for saying you can always rebrand. Let's go.
Yeah. What have you done? Absolutely nothing. And most of the policies that I can recall in a span of which I would have been born in, you have policies that have hurt Black people. You have the crime bill. You have poor immigration. You have the housing crash. All of these things that Democrats had a high role in, if not implemented. So yes, when I look at that, I think the bad trope of saying, well, you just want to be a part of the white man. Well, which white man? Because both of the parties are controlled by the majority. So which white man is the best? Who's ISIS coder? That's what I get from it. And I think, honestly and truly, that
the lesser of two evils, which is why you should be independent.
Well, evil is an evil. So again, that's why I have no problem with calling out, rhino Republicans, because there are plenty of Republicans that I don't like.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, George Bush is number one. It used to be Dick Cheney, but I'm giving him grace because he's gone. Those are my highest two on my list because those two impacted my generation. Right? There are others, but again, just like with Democrats in the past, I look at what's in my generation, and I think the George Bush era was just a horrible era. I mean, because it ushered in a lot of policies that took away a lot of freedoms, like the Patriot Act and other just ridiculous policies.
All right, so let's get into Anton Daniels. Here's my thinking. With your vast erudition or knowledge in politics, was that the connection or bond? Because as I understand, he's a conservative, and much of his rhetoric, if you will, is political.
Correct.
Is that fair to say? That's fair. That is fair. Was that the bond or the connection between you and Anton? Absolutely.
So I was a watcher of Anton's content way before, I actually knew Anton. So that is one of the bases of my connection with Anton, and also the financial conservatism too, because Anton knows a lot about financial decisions.
Okay, and how would you describe your political relationship with him?
Political relationship, what do you mean?
Yeah, so is it primarily the relationship or the friendship you have is primarily about politics?
Well, no, the relationship that we have now is primarily business.
Or prior to, when you say now, there's an emphasis that maybe it was different prior to.
No, the only prior to is before.
Hold on. Kira said, it's not their vote for Trump that matters. It's their unwillingness to criticize his wrongdoings and condemn his rhetoric. Their platforms are too big to keep pandering. Yeah, I think objectivity is the way, right? I think being able to discuss nuance, I think that'll be the code language for the day as well. If we get to one, it'll be nuance. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think enough people are want to have, people try to like almost address everything like it's a multiple choice test, right? You have to make some super decisive, definitive decision where you can actually be a person that is able to discuss both. Okay, well, let's look at Trump objectively, and then you can spew, okay, I think this is flat out wrong. This, and this is flat out wrong. However, over here, there's been improvement with this, and this. Is he all bad? Well, objectively speaking, one may come to the conclusion after examining all the details and say, no, he's not all bad. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody may examine all the details objectively and say, you know what, I think he's more bad than good, whatever the case may be. But if you can't lay shit out and just look at it for what it is, already your biases show that you are indoctrinated to some degree or programmed in some degree. You are being swayed by some puppeteer of some sort. Freedom of thought is a real thing, just not everybody just doesn't exercise it. It's a very, 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 very real thing. Let's move though.
Before I knew him.
Okay.
So before I knew him, of course, I'm a consumer.
What up, OG?
Yeah. So I'm, looking at Anton, like I said, from the conservative politics and the fiscally conservative shows he used to have.
Yeah. And what was it that caught your attention to stay connected to the work that he does?
Before I knew him?
Yep.
Oh,
you said you was a consumer of his work. Yeah.
It would be like the Millionaire Morning Show. That's actually what I did watch. I didn't know Anton's other shows until we started working together.
Sure.
But the Millionaire Morning Show, it has, like I said, it has different components of news, financial information, politics,
sure,
and a little bit of pop culture, which is my lane.
Yeah. And even with that being your lane, how did the lanes collided, if you will? Meaning that at some point, either you reach out, you email, you DM, you say, hey, this is great work you're doing. It's something that I'm interested in knowing more about. How was that establishment?
So Anton reached out to me.
Sure.
And he asked.
Well, let me ask you this, just for clarity for the public. When you say he reached out to you, so if you're a consumer of his work, how does he know to reach out to you?
He doesn't know to reach out to me.
So how?
It just happens that, well, I watch a lot of people.
Sure.
Online, but it just happens that he emailed me. I have my email up on my Instagram. I have it up on my
but that's what
YouTube.
I'm asking. How?
She's not lying. I have her email.
Did he know? How did he establish connection with you to know to email you?
Well, from what he told me, somebody sent him my work, and so he wanted to work with me, so he emailed me.
Okay, so someone sent him your information, and then he decided to reach out to you.
Mm-hmm. Somebody sent him my content, and he decided to look me up. He got my email, sent me email.
And
all right, let's stop right here. This is the first sign of this. Okay, I'm gonna say this once. Okay, we don't know what's true and false. Let's acknowledge that we don't know what we don't know. These are takes. All right. So I'm not finna have a pod full of disclaimers. All right. I feel this is disingenuous. People didn't send Anton her page because of her content. And I'm actually one of the people. I saw somebody in my chat earlier say her content is trash. I saw somebody doing a live stream about this earlier that said she needs to up her content. I've heard a few people say that she needs to improve her content. I personally don't have an issue with the quality or the grade of her content. And I'm on record saying that. That's just me. We all can have different opinions. All right, cool. Regardless of how you feel about the content, that's not why niggas was like, get her on the panel. Niggas sent over Micca to Anton to reach out because they like, boy, you see that you see that you see the get hey
Classic.
that's why she got an email. We not finna play dumb. We ain't gonna play stupid. Bro saw them yams and he said, sweet potatoes one of my favorite foods. Yeah. And he sent that email. He said, shit, let me see what I can see. Now listen. Just because somebody played an angle of business, you may have a legitimate angle to play on the side of business. You may have a legitimate angle to play on the side of business. That don't mean that you ain't got nothing in your mind about some pleasure. It don't mean that at all, fam. Not even a little bit.
Classic.
You know how many CEOs hire the secretary that they choose because at some point they know they want to.
I just want to come up and talk. Is that all right?
Come on.
So it's disingenuous. Let's move.
If you can be transparent, what did he say in the email, or what did he say that established your interest to move to the next step?
Well, when I got the email, I already knew who Anton Daniels was because I'm watching Anton Daniels.
Yeah.
So he asked if I would be interested in doing an interview. I said, sure.
Okay. And the interview, does he normally invite guests to come on?
All the time.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anton has like one-on-ones with pretty much anybody. If his audience finds somebody intriguing, which is how he found me in the first place, then he'll bring them on, or if he finds them intriguing. Yeah. And then you establish this sort of cordial friendship, if you will. Mm-hmm. It's a friendship at that point because you weren't working. No. So once I did after I did the interview,
Illotopical, what up, gang?
Really, really well.
Okay. And what was the interview about?
Everything. Anton asked me stuff from relationships, like my thoughts on relationships, because Anton does relationship panels and all of these things. So from relationships to politics to whatever he can come up with. So it wasn't really a targeted subject, if you will. Nope. It was just, I want to have you on and I want to interview you about whatever comes to mind, or whatever he is interested in talking about. Correct. Some people would say that's a cake bake. Do you feel it was? What's a cake bake? A cake bake is when I have a sort of a hidden agenda, if you will, for reaching out to a specific person, sort of making you believe that it's one thing and it could be something else. I may have insidious characteristics. And then once I'm able to lure you in, if you will, I sort of cake bake that situation, meaning that now I have your attention and I have you a part of my space, if you will. Well, I've never heard of that, but I mean, that's why there could be people that can, but I can tell you right now, Anton was always like straight on for it, professional. Like there was really. No, I'm not questioning his character. I'm just saying like there's nothing really that would fit into what you were, what you're describing. Yeah. So to you, based on my definition of cake bake, inviting you to come onto the show to have a conversation about no particular topic, or at least a topic that he would serve as a prowess, did not feel like a cake bake. No, because, and let's be clear, especially in the independent podcasting space. Sure. Some podcasters are, particular. You and I would be amongst the top because a lot of them don't really have an actual angle. Yeah. They get around, they talk, they do this, that, and the third. So it's not uncommon that somebody might say, "Oh, I like what you said there. Hey, you want to come on?" And it might not be anything in my field or lane, but that doesn't stop them from. And where's the show taped? So he tapes in Detroit. So he's in Detroit. So you had to fly out to Detroit? Correct. Did he or the show pay for you to come out? Correct. And did they pay for your room and board as well? Correct. So you stayed in a hotel. Actually, let me pose that as a question. Did you stay in a hotel? Correct. You did stay in a hotel. And you stayed alone in a hotel? Correct. Okay, just because these are questions that have come in, so I just want to bring some clarity. At what point do you believe the public and other people started paying attention to your friendship? I think probably when I started.
He asked her, be clear. We are at 26 minutes and 55 seconds. The question was, at what point did the public start paying attention to you guys' friendship? She does not correct him. She begins to answer this question. Later in the interview, she's going to say that they are not friends. Again, if we can catch you being disingenuous once, what else have you lied about?
Or to actually be a regular.
Okay, so give us that timeline from when he flew you out, you participated as a guest, you're done with the show, you fly back home. At what point from that last time up until you became a regular were you in communication with him? So, like months?
So after I did the first interview,
sure,
probably maybe a couple of weeks after the interview aired and Anton could actually see how it was doing, I got a really good response from his audience. And so his audience decided, to people that don't know Anton, sure. Anton is a big advocate of what his viewers and his watchers think, his chat, all of that. He calls them his co-host. A chat is like Anton is a
advocate of, you were saying,
of listening to what they like.
I see. Okay.
So if they like this or that, he will pay attention to it, and he'll try to implement that in the show. So Anton watched how everybody pretty much loved the interview. They're like this part about it. Oh, I think we think she's smart. We like this. She's pretty. Blah blah blah. Whatever. And so
people actually said you were pretty because you are. Yeah. You're beautiful. But
okay. So again, disingenuous because listen, for somebody to be so into politics, I very much expect her to take political speech patterns and tones and tactics in this interview, right? She's saying things that are very true. She's leaving important shit out. So she's saying that, Anton decided, after that interview or whatever, a lot of his, subscribers, bag chasers, whatever, were like, oh, you got to bring her back or have her on more. She easy on the eyes. She got good takes, blah, 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 right? All of the stuff that they were saying. You putting it off on the subs like this nigga don't agree. You putting it off on the subs like Anton don't think you fine shit. Huh? It ain't just the subs. The subs don't just want you on the panel. The subs don't just think you easy on the eyes. The subs ain't the reason why he called you back. The subs ain't the reason why he put you on that per diem. Of course, a business is a business. It's because at some point, nigga wanted to try a little.
I just want to come up and talk. Is that all right?
Come on.
Listen, y'all, we too grown to be playing naive.
Classic.
You understand? Listen, I done worked so many hours for a business where a 5 start looking like a 7 after a year and a half. You feel me? Don't listen. Human nature is human nature, folks. We finna have a real conversation today.
I'm only gonna do this once.
I don't want to have half the conversation, G, because it turns me off.
I wonder if guys ever look at a woman who is beautiful and then she opens her mouth and then he's like, what a shame. What a shame.
Like, no, G. I actually am going to give her credit for being as intelligent as I think she is. So she know, like, come on, you know.
We used to work together, so I know this stuff. But I just want to make sure that I'm really captivating the responses that the public wants. So people were saying, based on what he shared with you, that people said you were beautiful, you were smart.
Well, no, it's not based on what he was sharing with me. It's based on what's still on the page.
I see.
Yeah. So you can see that in the comment section. And of course, when it aired, you can see it in the chat.
Sure.
So you see all of these different things and you're like, okay, well, if this is something that people are interested in, then I should explore more on it.
Okay.
And so Anton decided that he was going to revamp one of his channels that he canceled, called Fight Club or something like that. And he decided to make it like a nightly talk show.
Okay.
And when I guess he went on one of his live streams and as the bag chasers, as they're called, what they thought, and a lot of them bring Micca. And so
you were heavily requested, your appearance.
Yes. And you can, and I tell people this all the time, with Anton, 99% of the things that he does is on camera.
Yeah.
So you can go back and just look at comments.
Yeah.
Hold on. 99% of the things he does is on camera. Hey, 2K, you still in here, my boy? 2K told me and Tez that Anton show us what he want us to see. He said he don't show us his life. I said kinda. He said he kinda don't. That's what me and 2K had. He said Anton don't show y'all everything. I said kinda. He said he kinda don't. Now Micca said 99% of the shit on camera. Y'all gotta get y'all. Hey 2K, you still in here, my boy? Y'all gotta get y'all shit, cause y'all shit like this right now. Y'all gotta get that. You see what I'm saying? Cause everybody outside in the YouTube space, we confused.
I know you see me trying to crack the code.
I'm just hey.
Yeah. I'm just curious, does he also recruit males?
Yes.
So right now the team is made up, if you will. So let me make sure I understand this. The show, which are you hired by him currently on a show?
It's called Room 9 now, but at the time it's called After Hours. Mm-hmm.
So it's called Room 9.
Mm-hmm.
It was called After Hours. And how many regular guests or co-hosts rather are on there?
I want to say 5 or 6 now. So when it started, it was just me and Quentin.
Okay.
A gentleman named Quentin.
Sure.
And then it grew.
Okay. And now it's made up of male-female ratio, which
correct.
is, what's the male-female ratio?
So 1, 2, 3, so maybe 4 females, 3 males.
4 females, 3 males. Okay. Yeah. Are you a paid employee?
Correct. Well,
Yeah.
I'm contracted.
Contracted.
Correct.
Yeah. And do you have to fly out every time?
No, most of it is virtually. Only when we're actually like doing something, some like a bunch of content where we have to go there.
Yeah. What sealed the deal for you in working with Anton, or at least felt comfortable to say, I want to stay on as a contractor and I really like what he has? What sealed that deal? So you become a guest and then you go back home and then you decided to accept the offer, if you will. But what sealed it for you?
What sealed it is I had already started in my podcasting process, and while I was there, I just in that small day and a half window, I got to see Anton's work ethic,
sure,
and I got to see what goes on behind the scenes in podcasting and what actually how I can actually get to these numbers and just things that a lot of people charge for.
Yep.
A lot of people sometimes, especially in Black and brown communities, don't want to tell, like it's some type of secret, or somebody's gonna steal their job.
Yep.
And so I was able, to benefit from being able to see this firsthand, and that was something. And he was very open about showing me this or that and the third, because it wasn't a sense of, oh, this is a threat if I tell you this, or you're going to tell other people and I'm not going to be able to make money.
Sure. So right now, your role as...
Hold on, Mia, what that means? She said, I don't trust a female talking with a lot of hand and body movements. What that mean? What does that mean when women use a lot of hands and body? Quan said they be clowning Q bad on there. Yeah, we're going to get to all that. I got some strong takes for y'all last. I told you, we're going to take our time today. I'm going to take my time. Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
I got time, cuz.
Yeah, straight like that.
Hey, y'all. Hit the like and subscribe button while you're here. Classic really appreciates it.
Tiffany said, I can't believe she thought she was clearing things up. What sealed it is she wanted to come up. Racehead. Anton is bucking for his bowl ticket. And we all know what them butt bandits be about. Oh, what you on, Racehead? You on that? Money, hold on. The Master Show Nuff said, this looks like her man put her up to this. Bet he wrote those questions. She stuttered a little too much. She talked like when I got caught back when you got caught, folks. They caught you up, folks. Appreciate the money, man. I know the chat know. They know what's going on. They know. We ain't gonna let the money go to waste. Let's do it.
Are you making another beat, daddy? And Genius
yeah.
is my dad.
Classic.
Oh, we talk about money?
Get money. Let's talk about it.
My money look different now. When I talk about 50,
used to be $50.
I'm talking about 50,000. Gotta move a little different.
Yeah.
My maneuvers is in and out. Ain't trying to get spotted
At all.
Too introvert to be in the crowd. Yes, sir. Appreciate the super chat. Gratitude. The Master Show Nuff. Gratitude. Let me see. So Racehead said Anton is okay. I read that already. Buddy got on a Travis Smiley suit. A Travis Smiley. What you on with, buddy? Trader Gray. Yes, I want to know too. What does it mean? Yeah. Using body language to avoid talking points. Ooh, appreciate the free game. Mia giving the game up, ladies. Y'all, is she breaking code? Mo said when women don't get what they want out of the situation and it gets exposed that the man who they thought they could benefit from played them, the chick acts like, oh my God, I don't understand. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm definitely gonna call it out when I feel like somebody playing naive. Like you playing naive. You know what's going on. Money Mars said you was trying to learn how to work the algorithm. And them buns got worked instead. Oh, well, y'all, okay. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to whether or not y'all think those folks have relation. Me personally, I do not care whether or not they have relation, but y'all public opinions are available here on the Classic Codes. It is a platform where I allow you guys to offer your perspectives. You know what I'm saying? Trey said, I agree 100. Mia breaking the girl code. That's what I said. She's supposed to be telling us that, Jill. Let's move.
The co-host is virtual.
Correct.
How often do you fly? Or what would be the need to fly to Detroit?
Only if we're doing other content. So like we did content one time for a couple times, but in the beginning, the first time was for my channel.
Sure.
So I needed to do a one-on-one interview. So I got to do that plus our after hours.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Does Anton have you on an NDA? I've read that somewhere. A non-disclosure agreement for people who don't know.
Yeah, they always said it because some people pay attention to.
But does he have you on one?
No, I'm not. I'm not on NDA.
So you're not on NDA.
No, I'm not on NDA. But he does give out NDAs to a lot of people.
All right, pay attention to the body language, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention to the body language. She says she's not on the NDA. Let's just take her word for it. We've caught her in a couple of hypocrisies already. Shit happens when you talk for 2 hours. But she said he has a lot of people on NDA, implying that she understands that a certain number of people beyond one or two, clearly she knows about. Now, does she know about each and every individual? No, but she clearly knows about more than one or two, right? Because she said he has a lot of people, eyes got big, all type of shit. And she said she's not on one. So if she isn't on one, she can speak freely. However, she's not speaking as freely as she could. And I think that's because some of the truth, which parts of the truth I don't know, but some of the truth may be an indictment on oneself. Maybe. Let us continue. Wait, hold on. Nope, we got to stop the presses. There's money in the chat. Hey, listen. When the money come, the show stop. And that's just how it's going. Money. Oh, yeah. What we got? What we talking about? He said, I don't take no woman in content creation serious. They all full of shit. I'm speaking from experience. It's intellectual over OnlyFans. Damn, intellectual OnlyFans is crazy. Shout out to the dog, Philosophical Radio, making great content every day. Y'all go tap in with Philosophical Radio. And I appreciate the 10 piece, dog. Let's get it. He said they all full of shit. I got a song for that. Let's go. Yeah. What they talking about, chat? Keep dropping them chats, man.
I seen people be so fickle, nothing surprised me. Double-edged sword, though, because it'll have you looking at everybody sideways. Shit. Look around, don't know who to trust. Nah, for real. Lately I've been paranoid, I gotta chill. Ask me how I feel, think I'ma tell you not for real. But I grind like I'm still unfulfilled. Ain't satisfied till I touch a certain M's. Can't say the number, they applied against my plans. I'm turning up, dog, this one for the gym. Come to these bars, I only play above the rim.
All right, for the whole song, somebody got to send a 50 ball. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. That shit just slap. Hold on, chat. That shit just slap. Let's move.
If not
staff, you mean staff?
Anybody that he works with. So they don't have to be staff if he just maybe interviewed you or whatever.
But were you ever on an NDA?
No.
So what's the exception? Why are you an exception?
I don't think I'm an exception because I don't ask,
shout out KMS. Hey, everybody, 333 for KMS.
But you know that
but I have seen him.
Classic.
But as far as staff go, I don't ask. It's almost like at your job, you don't go, well, what's your salary?
Oh,
what's your salary?
Oh no, they do.
Well, you know you're not supposed to.
They wouldn't ask me.
With HR, you're not supposed to.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I've never inquired to the other hosts if they have it or not because I really don't care.
Now, are you paid per episode?
No, I'm paid per month. Just
per month?
Yeah, like YouTube.
Wow, how much does he pay you?
It depends.
The range.
It depends because we bring in a lot of super chats, which is extra money.
Hey, before she answers this question, my man asks how. Normally, I would think that this question is excessively intrusive, okay? And I still do, actually. I think it's an intrusive question. However, since he's asking and they're about to have this conversation, I want to say something really quick. A lot of people who have been overwatching this whole thing, right? They've said a lot about not just Micca not just Micca in particular, but the Room 9 people, that these people are, essentially and to some degree compromising their integrity or their self-respect or their dignity in some ways. And I'm telling you the rhetoric that I've seen in my comment section and abroad, right? That these people are somehow compromising themselves for some bread because they do now get paid, as we know. Understand? She's about to tell us how much these people's integrity costs, right? We've seen, let's keep it a stack. We've seen Anton disrespect Q in ways that should have drawn them to blows. That's a fact. If some of the stuff Anton done said to Quentin fam, 2 other men would have fought over. And I'm talking about long term. Like, you disrespected me in the way you disrespected me in April, and I don't physically see you till June, we still got a bump. That's the level of disrespect he didn't talk to Quentin with. The way he didn't undermine it or condescended Slimmy, and Slimmy has tried to stand up for himself. We have seen these folks have it out. Y'all could try to say it's COE, content over everything. Y'all could tell me that it's fake. It don't look fake because, again, we sat down with 2K, and 2K told us that the only people that are content creators on the panel is Anton, Micca, and him. And he told me that these people don't understand content creation and that they take their mask off all the time if they are content creating because we see them argue. That's what 2K said. So again, nigga stories is like this. Y'all forgot we already talked to 2K? Did y'all forget? Y'all forgot?
Classic.
Yeah, y'all forgot we already talked to 2K, right? He told us that they don't understand content creation and that if they was creators, they definitely be coming out of character all the time, right? So them arguments be real. That's what somebody on the panel told us, right? Them arguments be real. So that disrespect be real. And what makes you go back for the next episode after being disrespected that way? That bread. That bread.
Are you making another beat, Daddy? And Genius is my dad.
Classic.
Oh, we talking about money? It's the bread. That's what make you keep going back. So when people draw on the conclusion, when we draw on the conclusion of you know what I'm saying, oh shit, you know, his friends is bought, his panel is bought, these folks is paid for, it's because of the shit we seeing them put up with. And the only conclusion we can draw is y'all putting up with this shit for the chop, for that light bill. So you can't listen. If it ain't true, then somebody come clear the shit up. If it ain't true, somebody come clear the shit up. So we finna find out how much it costs to get disrespected online. We finna find out how much it costs per month to get disrespected. Not saying he disrespected her, but he done damn sure disrespected her husband. Oh yeah. If I'm Micca's husband, we got the scrap. You can't come to DC. It's a line. You can't come to DC. I need it. He may not have disrespected Micca in Micca's eyes, but he damn sure done disrespected her husband for a shit show. Let's go. Let's see how much it costs.
That, you know, the audience gives.
And that's the way he makes the money for the show?
No.
Okay.
You know, YouTube has AdSense and he has sponsorships, things like that. So all of that is factored in plus anything that the audience gives as well.
Sure. So how much does he pay? We were just talking about that range. Unless you want to specifically say how much.
I'm not going to give a specific
because that's the NDA characteristic.
No, that's
the NDA characteristic. I thought you wasn't on one of those. Tell us what it is.
Or you want to protect him?
That's my business.
Much?
That's my business mindset because there are other people on that show. I do not know how much.
So then let's give a range. Because the range doesn't pinpoint the range.
That's why I said I can do the range.
Yeah, sure.
You asked me to pinpoint.
Sure. What's the range?
So I can do a range of anywhere between 2 to maybe 35.
To what? I don't know. You said $2 to
35.
2,000
to 35
to 3,500 a month.
Correct.
Okay, for your role.
I'm only on that show. So there are some people that are on 5 days a week. There are some people that are on 1 day a week. And for me, I'm only on Thursdays and Fridays.
Okay. So Thursdays.
So she on 2 episodes of Room 9. Room 9 runs Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. They only on for 3 days. She on 2 out of 3 days, and her pay range from 2 bands to 3,500. All right. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, folks. My wife ain't having no job where she could fake flirt with a nigga for the sake of content for 3,500, gang. It ain't happening, gang. Yeah, no, fuck no.
Classic.
Huh? Ain't no job. She can't work at a bar where she gotta be tantalizing for a nigga and salation and seductive for a nigga to get an extra gratuity for 35. It ain't enough.
Classic.
G. Huh? It's not enough. What is we talking about?
I'm only gonna do this once.
And I'm speaking to the top end. Fuck that 2 bands. The 35 ain't enough for you to be play flirting with my wife, champ.
Classic.
Nah, hell no. Twice a week, 4 weeks a month. Nigga, please. Is y'all crazy? Come on, fam. We not finna play naive. We grown. I know my analytics. I know my demographic. I know I'm talking to adults. You feel me? I know who Man, look, man. 3,500 done. 3,500 done, champ. It's got to be more bread. Listen, I wasn't going to respect it if it was $1 million. I wasn't going to respect it. I just wanted to see what the number was. So you get to talk to Quentin like that. So Quentin on every episode, he show up Monday sometimes. He Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. He on every episode. So let's say Quentin getting six. Let's say Quentin getting 6 to 9. Fuck pocket watching. I'm talking about how much it costs for your motherfucking dignity. Let's say Quentin getting 6 to 9. Let's say he getting 6 to 9 a month. It's $9,000 for Anton to be calling you all type of homosexuals and all that in front of everybody like that. That's how much that costs. That's how much that costs. You can't pay me to talk to me like that. Nowhere, fam. Hey, listen, I done had a good-ass paying job. I was ready to take my badge off and stand on some respect about it. I can get another job. Who you talking to?
Classic.
And that's what I be on. Gee, everybody be operating in such a lack mindset. You motherfuckers will put up with anything for $13.72. Cause y'all, man, if you broke, get comfortable, nigga. Still hold your fucking nuts, nigga.
I'm only gonna do this once.
What we talking about on here, man? At this point, it's turning up. So super chat's guaranteed. I'm gonna skip through the comments when I can, but it's heating up in here, chat. I can't, G. Hey, listen. I ain't there yet, but y'all know I'm prone to it.
Natural born crash dummy. And he go crash out.
Money. We got money, man. Let's go. $5. Shout out to Talvish. He said, keep up the great content, fam. I would love to send you some free beats for sure. Send them to me. The classic codes 777@gmail.com. The classic codes 777@gmail.com. Soft Rain, if you in here, can you get Talvish my email, please? Shout out to Conversation with Soft Rain with the Raw Society Coalition. She be handling our logistics in the background, and we couldn't do it without her, man, for sure. Yeah. Let's move, y'all. Let's move. I see y'all, chat. Let's move.
And Fridays, you make a good amount of money just for Thursdays and Fridays.
Correct.
Yeah. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of what's been out there. Mm-hmm. So I understand that Anton is married. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you're married.
Correct.
Have you met Anton's wife?
Yes.
How would you describe her?
She's when I say probably one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life, that lady is probably one of the nicest people I've ever met. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And has Anton met your husband?
In person, absolutely not.
He has not met him in person. Has he met him over the phone or in DM? What other form of introduction when you say not in person?
Because
before they get into all that in person and all that, we got a 50 ball in the chat. Everybody hit the like button. It's going to be a second. You get a whole track for a 50 ball. Micca and Futon disrespected her husband, and it's all her fault. Futon don't owe her an apology. She did this to herself, she said. Look around, don't know who to trust. Nah, for real. Come on. For that 50 ball, shout out to Black Mona in the chat with the 50 ball, man. Come on, man. It's the code. We the best ones doing this shit, man. Come on, man. We gonna talk that real, man.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Double-edged sword, consider how you looking at everybody sideways.
Look around, don't know who to trust. Nah, for real. Lately I've been paranoid. I gotta chill. Ask me how I feel, think I'ma tell you not for real. But I grind like I'm still unfulfilled. Ain't satisfied till I touch a certain M's. Can't say the number, they applied against my plans. I'm turning up, dog, this one for the jump. Come to these bars, I only play above the rim. Boy, I'm Thomas Shepard. Long sleeve with the corduroys. Really came to get buckets. Purnell with the defense. Too slick, you can't touch me. Bud Crawford on offense. I'm unassuming, but I'm really punching. Underrated, I'm starting to love it. Stacking days, I'm stacking the budget. When I win, ain't none of it lucky. Tapped in, I got it from nothing. Stay ready, preheated the oven, just did a theater. I'm still in recovery. Therapy team, they really love me. They'd kill me if they knew I was jumping. High speed chase, I had to punch it in front of thousands. I started with hundreds. Don't really see no competition. This look like a luncheon. Suggest you let me mind my business, catch you if you lunging. They love you all these years, but at the end you wasn't nothing. Look around, don't know who to trust. Not for real. Lately I've been paranoid. I gotta chill. Ask me how I feel, think I'ma tell you not for real. But I grind like I'm still unfulfilled. Present with poise, but I really got no chill. Far as blood, it ain't too thick to get spilled. They think I'm too cool to click, not for real. God ain't done with me yet, dog, I gotta heal. I ain't no run of the mill. Had to surround myself with steel. Yeah, I've been sharpening steel. Hard to feel hard feelings at all when I can hardly feel. Hard as hell counting losses till you count the wins. If I could take the pain all over, swear I
6'8" Aquarius in the chat. Shout out to 6'8" Aquarius, man. I see why Slimmy tried to call me out on the show because I messaged him to walk away and stop letting Anton talk to you like a clown. Now I know why he's still there. Yep, anywhere between $6,000 to $10,000, you can disrespect
Classic.
me. Yep, you can talk to me however you want for a cool $10K. Yep, say whatever you want. Call me out my name, question my sexual preferences, do it all in front of a live audience, break the footage down, drop it again, and then break it into small reels, and drop it again, and then break that down and see it on clip pages and drop it again. Make my disrespect viral. All for the low, low price of $10,000 a month. We know how much it costs now. We know how much it costs now, chat. We know how much it costs now. Yeah. Sounded like she stuttered at the question. Click the SoundCloud link. Yeah. Anybody looking for the music, my shit on SoundCloud. I treat my music like buried treasure because Spotify, Apple Music, and all those other places, they do not pay. They rob artists. They do not pay. This is all alleged for content creation purposes and entertainment, but that's why y'all hear my music on my content and I play my songs due to the super chats. It's because streaming platforms do not pay, and I know my worth. I know my talent. It's not me being arrogant. It's me being aware. It is what it is. Let's move, chat.
A lot of people assume that, when you have to see people, it has to be in person, or that if you don't meet them in person, then it's something or whatever. So,
no, so I'm saying, what's the form of communication? That he met. Your husband?
They don't have a form of communication where they talk back and forth.
Yeah. So, but you said he did not meet your husband in person.
No.
Is that to imply that he met him virtually?
No.
So he's never met your husband.
No.
And why is that?
No particular reason.
Sure.
Just I've never had to actually do anything where my husband was there, and so if he's there, like if my like
no, mommy, mira, let me speak to you. No, Micca got some Latina in our blood. Yeah, mira, let me speak to you. Dio mío, no, mami, no. Listen to me, mami. You do not catch 2 flights out to a man, 3, counting the Corey Holcomb visit. You do not catch 2 flights out to a man, get your accommodations and your per diems and all of that. Yes, she's gonna make a case later. We'll talk about it when we get there. You don't catch two to 3 flights out to a man to go stay on location for your work thing, where this man is the independent entity of the business. The man is the business. So you're not catching a flight that's booked by, Universal Pictures. And then you get out there and your per diem is accommodated by Universal Pictures, and they have employees to make sure you get where you need to go, be where you be, you get your accommodations. No, this is not a business that you fly into. It's different. So we're not going to decline or neglect to discuss nuance. You're flying out to see a man. Is it a business trip? Maybe so. Let's go with yes. Fuck it. Let's go with yes. But the business trips involve you just flying out to a dude. That's a fact. You're not flying out to go see no nigga 3 times and I ain't met this nigga if you my old lady. You know what I'm saying? Now listen, if you just not. It's not, you notice I'm not suggesting it. I'm telling you what you ain't doing. Hey babe, I got this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Anton finna fly me to Detroit, put me up. We gonna shoot in his studio for a couple days. Huh? You say what? Huh? Man, come on, man. The first, hey, before booking anything, me and dude was going to, you first off, we're not even gonna discuss me. Mine ain't going. We can figure out another way to get some money. Y'all niggas, y'all will compromise whatever for this bread. We gonna figure out if I'm uncomfortable with it, G, you not going. We gonna get some money another. It's a million ways to get it. It's a million ways to get it. You flying out to partner, that ain't one of the ways. Not if you under my regime. Not if you under what I got going on. That ain't one of the ways, G. It's not happening, folks. Territorial. Yeah. You niggas is too fluffy, too warm and fuzzy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, and listen. If Anton ain't a little slimy, if he not a little slimy, why he ain't suggesting to meet your husband? If he not a little slimy, why he not? I'm talking about it had been a situation where a female in the workplace, her voice got a little too loud for me, and I knew her husband worked there. I said, "Where's your husband?" Yeah, well, I'm not finna argue with you. Give me the man to speak with.
Classic.
There's a man present. I would like to speak with him about all matters, business or otherwise. What is you talking about? Yeah, no, hell no. Y'all. Oh, so respect ain't a thing no more? Yeah, y'all wilding out. 333 ill. He said, I would slap her smart. Damn. Because she playing dumb. Okay, listen. No domestic violence. Let's see. Joshua Thompson said, you were in Anton's room with him, dumb. Anton even said it. SMH. Oh, shit. Hey, the receipts coming out. Trey said, what's crazy is, it's crazy you got to tell a bit at the Kodak face. Yeah. A lot of chicks selling it that way. Her hubby either a simp or non-existent. No, he exists. You notice today she brandishing that big-ass ring. He exists and he got a bag. She says she loved Mercedes. See, we watched the panels. Rob Wick said, I don't think she's married. I do. Matter of fact, I know she is. I ain't going to tell you why. I know she is. Rob, you can take it to the bank. She married, gang. Quan, Anton might pay $10K for that box. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm just reading the chat. Let's see. Mia, you dig? Yeah. Tristan says she think this is first grade. Stop playing. Yeah, come on, y'all. We not buying it. Come on. TNN, husband ain't never met your business partner. Yeah. Say that. Kira said, yeah, that's not happening ever. Yeah. How you gonna explain it to me? You can't even come explain it to me, baby. Baby, you can't even come explain it to me. You can't even come explain. Babe, I need to talk to you. I got a big opportunity. Okay, tell me about it. Anton gonna fly me out. Stop.
Sick.
Yeah.
Huh? What you was gonna do?
Yeah, this shit, yeah. Conversation adjourned. Wait, what you fuck? Hey, man, come on now. Somebody put the red flags in here. Yeah, what up, OG Patrice? Yeah, she said red flag on the play, man. We not doing that. Y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Tracy, yeah, come on, man. Stop playing with me in real life, man.
Like when we work together, is here, so my husband's come here. But
when we first met and worked together,
we were in person as well.
Your husband came.
Yeah, we were here. We were here in the DC area. Yes, my husband came.
Yes.
So again, if he was here, then yes. But most of my business dealings, and if not all, I usually have a manager or somebody else deal with that. So that's the reason why I like it's not a thing. But I talked to my husband about it.
How long have you and
Come on. No, come on, stop. Hey, Josh said, hey, he also even said anybody that's under his covering or being paid, it's a possibility of box as well. SMH, yes, I've heard Anton say out of his own mouth, I feel like, when you're with me, you're under my covering, you're under my protection. So I just feel like, the box should be an available option. It don't even mean that it's going to happen or that I'm even pressed about it or that I'm even going to do it or any of that. But I feel like it shouldn't be something that's ruled out. I've heard him say that with my own ears as well. Joshua Thompson is not lying. I see Joshua Thompson is the receipt keeper in the chat today. Shout out, Josh. Make sure you like and subscribe. Appreciate you in the chat. Husband should be like, you ain't getting flued out. Yeah, facts. Come on. Tristan said, Classic got the stop sign ready. Yeah, stop. Yeah, you ain't even got to say no more. Now go stand in the corner. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, no, don't JK it. Don't JK it. You got to put on some type of timeout. Not literally, but shit. Who you talking? You finna go do what? That ain't no opportunity. That's some bullshit you talking about. AOS 216 reacts. They would purposely keep her marriage a secret. Yeah, they did keep her marriage a secret because it's the first time I'm seeing that big ass ring and a beautiful ring like that. She should want to wear that on every panel, but that motherfucker been non-existent for a long time. Quentin is the one who accidentally spilled the beans about her being married multiple times on the panel. Again, we watch. Sophisticated ignorance. You mean Anton gonna fly us out? On God. You see what I'm saying? He flying us out. Fuck you talking about. Mode culture. Her husband is boyfriend pimping. Yeah, that is a man who lets their wife or girlfriend finesse men for money or opportunities to make or get money. Yeah, how much you really love her though? You know what I'm saying? How much you really love her when you moving with her like that? You treating her like a chess piece. How much you really love her? Yeah. That might be a conversation we don't have no more. You feel me? August night, Anton gonna fly me out. Stop hammer time. Yeah. Anton gonna fly me out. Stop. Hammer time. What you talking about? Yeah. Hammer time. What you talking? Hey, what is he talking? Boy, you not flying my wife nowhere. Sir. Read the body language. Yeah, come on now. Micca about to drown with Anton. She ain't gonna drown. She gonna be all right because dudes like light skin and curly hair. She gonna be fine. Classic, where can I find your music at? I'm on SoundCloud, gang. You can get my mixtapes on SoundCloud. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with my album catalog, but I appreciate you inquiring. For real, that mean a lot to me. I appreciate all of y'all that appreciate my music. Real shit. Hit the like button, y'all. Get the numbers matching the viewers for sure. Make sure y'all tap the like button. I got some cute shit y'all to like. They got a message for y'all.
Hey y'all. Hit the like and subscribe button while you're here. Classic really appreciates it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, at Trader Great, laughing. Yeah. Y'all going crazy in the chat. I appreciate y'all. What my dog T say? Tristan said, at this point, Micca, I got some laundry in the back if you need something to do, baby. What you on? What you on? If bro got the bag and he chose to marry her when her career is low-tier content creation, then he definitely cheating on her. Damn, what you on? Y'all got some nuance. I wouldn't even think about that shit. Quan, stop. In the name of love. Yeah. Y'all funny as hell in the chat, G. What y'all on? Hey, that stop was crazy. I might have to clip that. Hey, stop. What you talking about? Yeah, don't say no more. Subscribe and share. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate y'all. Trey said facts. There's someone out there, Kate, prepared for this very moment. Yep. Hey, somebody Cape is, I'm talking about iron.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
That motherfucker ironed out.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
All right, let's move.
Anton been business partners or friends?
We're business partners. And
so you're not a friend, because I don't want to provide language that's inaccurate.
that's why I changed it.
Yeah.
Earlier, he asked her about their friendship. She provided and offered no correction. You understand? Earlier, you can rewind the tape. She offered no correction when asked about their friendship. At this point, in defense mode, they are no longer friends. You understand? Pay attention now. It's recorded. It's recorded.
There's a thing called counter sue.
Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Hey, it's recorded. Is this thing on? Clip that for real. First lie, red flag. Yep. Open. Yeah. Oh, hey.
We're business partners. Absolutely.
You're not friends.
No.
Okay.
Friends would imply that we hang outside of business.
Not necessarily. Well, yes, correct.
Yeah, like
outside of business.
Yeah,
correct.
like not we were, me and you were shooting here, and then we just get something to eat afterwards, but we are doing business.
Yes.
I'm saying, hey, are you up? Are you available today? Or you want to go out to the blah blah blah?
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Do you believe it was important at some point for you to introduce your husband to Anton?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure his wife thought it was important to meet you.
I can't speak on what his wife thought.
Correct.
But the one time that I would have is when we had an event here, but he had to work. So, I mean.
But have you made it a concerted effort to make it happen? We do what we want to do, when we want to do it, for whom we want to do it for. And if something is really important to you and your family, either on your end as a wife, you absolutely make a concerted effort for this man, or
go ahead.
Or Anton, as a man, says, I want to meet your husband just because you're married, and I don't want any messaging or anything else to be misconstrued by him or the public. So it's fair that I introduce myself.
Listen, be clear. I get to doing business with any of you ladies in the YouTube space that got great content and all that, and y'all got a dude that y'all ain't talking about on the internet, but you gonna tell me behind the scenes because we finna do business together. I want to speak to that man. I'm gonna let him know I don't want your girl, dog. I'm trying to run it up straight like that. Hit my phone. Matter of fact, I'll talk to you to talk to her. If you want to be the liaison, shit, all well.
Classic.
All well. Fuck is you talking, man? What if the dude that been flying my lady back and forth happens to be in town and I got work, nigga? I just got off work. I'm only
gonna do this once.
I just got off work. Dude that been flying you out. Oh, he out here? Oh yeah, baby. But don't you gotta work? I'm free. Available. I'm free. Matter of fact, I quit. I don't even work there no more. Fuck you talking about? I'm available. What is you talking about? You said Anton in town, right? The nigga that flew you out, right?
Yeah, I got time, cuz.
Yeah, straight like that. We got a super chat to build the money. $19.99. Catch the No Middleman reaction tonight. Shout out to Classic 333. My dog Souls of Thought for the Raw Society Coalition. The gang in the building. They will be covering this content tonight. So if y'all want some more great dope perspective, because I'm sure they're going to hit it from a whole bunch of angles. No Diddy. They're going to hit this concept and this whole conversation from a whole different angle than the way I'm taking it from. You know, I'm the black sheep of the crew. I'm sure they're going to have some dope content too. So make sure y'all tap in on the Raw Society Coalition channel or at Souls of Thought. If y'all want to send super chats through, go to Souls of Thought and tap in, because my dog is monetized. You feel me? And go watch No Middleman tonight at 8:30 Central Standard Time. Yes, Lord, and we appreciate that bag, man.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance, standing at 6'2", 190 pounds. I give you more made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave. Classic.
Hey, look. When I first started playing my music, when my channel started picking up and I first started playing my music, you will see the number go down a little bit. Then when motherfuckers start waiting till the beat drop, nigga said, "Hold on." yeah, hold on. Wait, that shit.
Classic.
Yeah. Don't leave too soon. That shit slapping. Shout out to Souls of Thought, man. Yeah, TNN said, yes, sir. 8:30 Central Standard Time. Yeah, we locked in. RSC. We going all the way up. You know what's going on, man. Shout out to my dog for the super chat. You know, we recycling that bread at this point. We on tour. Let's move.
That conversation happened?
No, that conversation has not happened. And I understand what you're saying. My thing, again, my business dealings is normally with me, my manager, things like that. But it's not without my husband knowing. So everything that I do, every place that I go, everything that I'm going to be doing, my husband knows. And I have to actually talk about it with him, tell him what I'm doing, things like that.
How did you reassure your husband this was strictly business? Like if my wife is flying to another state,
because of
at some point I'm going, or I need to meet this person in person. And it doesn't matter to me if he's single or married. It doesn't matter to me if he feels that he wants to meet me. I want my wife to be very committed and loyal to the idea of her business engagements I should be comfortable with as a husband. Do you understand?
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying.
Sure.
But my thing is, I think a lot of people sometimes misconstrue is this. You guys separate for some reason, independent from like big conglomerates, right? So if there's a person that has a business,
sure,
it automatically changes from if Disney calls you, right? Because there have been other things that I have done as far as movie sets and other things that my husband has not gone to, and nobody would bat an eye if I'm talking to the director or if I'm.
Hold on. Hey, Don Jeter. Yo, this perspective is unpopular, gang. You are a member of my tribe, but this is unpopular. Her husband can't. He said her husband don't have a spine. She should feel afraid to even ask him something like that. Then she went twice. Unfortunate. Listen to me. The way he worded this, my tribe. She should feel afraid to even ask him something like that. Not the fear of anything physical happening to her, just in general. You feel me? Y'all gonna take it somewhere left. Y'all have fun with that shit. But I'm with you, bro. Just like your black ass as a husband or white or whatever you is, Don, because I don't know what that profile picture is. But look, just like your ass as a man, if you got a wife and you know you coming home 2 hours late, legitimate excuse or not, fam, until let's say your phone died. You got held up, whatever, but you walking in your crib 3 hours late and she ain't been able to reach you, gang. Yo ass a little, in general, I'm speaking for men. Yo ass a little angst about having to explain yourself too. Yeah, that's a relationship. You fucking right. Yeah, she gonna be sitting there, been calling you, shit going straight to voicemail, ain't heard from you, walking this motherfucker, you ain't dead, you ain't hurt. Yeah, start talking. You feel me? You gonna until you get that squared away and convince her, because in her brain, a lot of times a whole bunch of shit didn't already happen. You see what I'm saying? So now you having to reverse engineer some shit. So I'm with you, gang. Yeah, shout out to Don Jeter for the chat, man. He knows but doesn't see. 6 for 8 said, is Carrie still on the show? Carrie been gone. Carrie been gone. Carrie don't strike me as the type that could be bought. I don't think 3,500 enough for Carrie to go for the bullshit.
Classic.
I ain't gonna lie. And it wasn't enough for Micca, because Micca off the show. That 35 didn't keep her. After he sent her ass off with that Corey shit, she ain't been back since. I ain't gonna hold you. Is her husband white? I was gonna say that. I don't know. But I was gonna bet that he is, because what brother you know going for this shit? Tristan Lewis said, dead homies. The interviewer name is Orlando, I think. Yeah. Trader Great. Fool said he ain't worried about Anton, whatever his name is. Let's see. Patrice says stutter. Yeah. I could tell you lying. Micca answered too quick. She didn't even take a moment to think about what that man said. Peep that. Let's go.
I'm going to meet, for a shoot for this or that. Your spouse is not always coming. And so I think the notion that just because it's this person, and I understand that people have their own thoughts and perceptions of people, but I think a lot of the times when it comes down to people who are in independent media, they think it's more of a personal level, and still it's business.
Yeah. But I think what people may feel befuddled or confused by is at some point you put the business aside when rumors are brewing, when images are plastered all over social media.
Now you're talking about a year later.
Okay, so before a year later, let me ask you this. Has there ever been a concern from your husband about your business relationship with Anton?
My business relationship, absolutely not. Because one, he can watch it. Like, he can literally sit there and watch it. And then two, if he has a concern or anything he wants to know, I just tell him.
Has he ever been incredulous? Skeptical? Has he been with your flying out there, or depending on how long you stay, or just the mere fact that I never even met this person? Has he just had that sort of incredulity, if you will, about not meeting your male business partner?
So I think he would like to be, more involved with coming out there. But again, and you know what my husband does for a living. Sure. So it's not feasible.
No, it's feasible, because here's how I see it. If Anton has to get on an airplane and come and meet your husband out of respectability, then that's what a man does.
If that
so
was
feasible.
I was talking about feasible for if anytime I have to get up and go do something. Now, and it's not.
Oh, I know that, because your husband hasn't always been on the show when we were doing something, so I get that.
Correct. And so that's what I mean by it's not always feasible. But if it was to that point where he wanted to have, Anton do something, or if it was, well, I want to go, that would have been fine.
Yeah.
But it's never I don't, how should I say it? I don't give I need to hide this, or it's just, I just really feel that because this is independent, that we are not looking at it as business. Because
for the people looking for the music here, I saw a few people looking for the music right here. Just screenshot it real quick so I can keep moving. Just screenshot your screen if you're looking for the music right here. You'll be able to find it right here. All right, bet. Let's move.
Because what is independent?
Because this is so this is your business here.
Sure.
I can talk to you directly instead of having to talk to 1,001 people to get to you.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
With that, it's still a business, but I can talk directly to you. So I can talk directly to Anton. So being that I can talk directly to Anton, I think people get a sense of that. Well, because you can do that, then now it's something more happening if you go meet with this person.
Yeah.
Versus looking at it still the same. Yeah, this is not a big corporation, but this is still business, and this is still a person that is going to be employing me, contracting me, whatever. That still has to happen. If I was flying to Disney has to pay.
No, it's not the same though. It's not the same. There's nuance. Micca is highly intelligent, which is why I know it's disingenuous. You understand why people see it the way they see it. Only you know the truth. I told y'all at the beginning when I disclaimed to y'all, none of us know what we don't know. We know what we know. We don't know what we don't know. I don't know if her and Anton ever did anything. You feel me? But you know why it look how it look, baby, because it's not the same. It ain't the same as I get Disney checks too in real life. It was no individual that I had to go see for that. It was a whole entity. This person reached out. This person sent the contract. This person confirmed this. This person is the person I met on set. This person is no Mary Lou flying me out. I'm staying at a hotel that she put me up in 10 minutes away from her studio. And the whole time I'm out there, 95% of the time, it's going to be me and Mary Lou. That's not the same as Disney hitting the phone, folks.
Classic.
We not finna do that. Gee, we not finna act like it's the same because it's not the same. Money in the chat, man. Money in the chat. Show stops. The show stops. Kira dropped the 20 piece, $19.99 with it. Let's go. I appreciate it, Kira. Appreciate the support for sure. Kira said, you can tell a lot about a man by the way his wife moves. At some point, the interviewer said, your husband is a really nice guy. That should never be the first adjective a man used to describe your husband. Oh my God. That's the gospel.
Classic.
It's a lot of first-time people here. Go ahead, like and subscribe. But for everybody that been here before, what do I say nice guys finish? Nice guys finish last at everything. And I mean absolutely everything. Your nice ass gonna get stepped on your whole life, fam. You got to have some edge. Life is tough. Get a fucking helmet. Stoicism is the way. We are in a world of the soft-ass men. Thank you, Kira, for bringing some light to
Classic.
this. Now, for the 20 popper, we gonna go like this, man. For the 20 popper, we gonna go like this. Let me see. Yeah.
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once.
Hey y'all, hit the
You
like
always
and
do
subscribe
all right.
button
Keep
while
it in
you're
the
here.
beginning. Why you
Classic
ain't
really appreciates it.
You believed in me the whole time, for real? Yeah. I couldn't tell.
You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing?
Why you ain't say nothing?
Seen them hard times couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing?
Why you ain't say nothing?
Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you won't say something. But watching my story, all winners. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing?
Why you ain't called?
Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing?
Why you ain't?
Classic.
Gratitude. Much appreciated for sure. Let's get to a couple comments real quick, then we gonna move. Facts. Nice guys be finishing last. Thank you. Black Mona Lisa got all her brain cells. So's the thought. No, not true. That her husband, that dude in DC. So's the thought says y'all got her husband fucked up. Sear dying laughing. Trey Great dying laughing. AQG, Micca Reneg all over the place. 3 books. Please and thank you. Playing in spades, folks. Oh God, we'll walk you down. Where you at? Let's put that spades together, AQ. We'll walk shit down. Hey, I'm telling you right now, dog. Hey, however you want to play points, books, how you want to do it. N2D 333. Nice guys finish last. Absolutely. You got to crash out at least once to set the tone. Absolutely. The first, I'm a huge proponent of the first chance you get a chance to drop your nuts around your woman so that she knows you got that shit in you. You need to go ahead and take that opportunity. It don't mean crash out and go to jail. It just means be assertive. Let it be known, fellas. Let it be known. You got to piss up against that tree and kick the dirt. You know what I'm saying? So's the thought. Perception is not reality. Sure enough. I'm sure her husband have badder women than her. They making a lot of assumptions. Mode Culture said, you on point. Yes, I totally agree. Kira said a word. Sure enough, let these married people cheat in peace. Hey. Sure enough, hey, you said something too. Point of view daily. Why you ain't say nothing? Yeah. Why Micca can't really say something because of that NDA? Hey, come on. Hey, y'all don't believe her. She said she ain't on one. No one believed me when I told y'all she was married. Now everyone changing their tone. Shit, I believed you. I believed you, Souls, but I feel you though. I believed you. I ain't never doubted. When I heard Quentin say it, I believed him. You know what I'm saying? For sure. She gonna be glitching hard as hell towards the end. Yeah, for sure. Let's move.
For my room and board, Disney has to do this, that, and the third. And so again, I think because it's a singular person that is easy accessible per se.
That's right. Yep.
Now it's a different notion. Well, this must be for this instead of looking at it as business.
So let's call a thing, if you will. And I want to really drive it home. Has Anton ever flirted with you?
flirted with me as a sense of what? Just naturally, like we're sitting here, or because I'm gonna explain.
Well, I don't want to get into wordsmithing.
No, there's no wordsmithing.
Okay.
The reason why I'm asking,
because then I want to talk about some pictures too.
No, yeah, okay. I got you. But the reason why I'm asking is because there's two different things, right? So Anton does things for content, and then there's things that Anton would do if we're just sitting here.
Okay.
So if you're saying personal bully, if me and Anton was just sitting here, no. Now, if you're talking about for content, when we're doing the virtual rooms and things for the show, Anton has said multiple things. So that's why I asked, which one are you talking about?
So let me hear a few of the multiple things that he said.
Wait, man, hold on. Before you ask to hear a few of the multiple things that he said, fuck you mean? What type of flirting or which one? Nigga, you can't flirt with mine for content, nigga. Man, it ain't enough bread.
I'm only gonna do this once.
It ain't no bread. It ain't no bread. It ain't no bread. It ain't no bread. It ain't no bread for folks. It ain't no bread for folks to sit there with the ball cap on in the dye in his beard, and he's sitting up there on motherfucking room 9, talking about Micca just looks so good. Micca looks incredible. Look at her. Look at Micca up there. She looks incredible. Micca looks so good. Yeah. Molly looking good too. And Molly be, thank you, Anton. And Micca sit her ass right up there in that corner and just blush and just let it happen. For $3,500, hell no.
That was a flirt.
What people would consider if he's, saying,
not people, what you considered as a flirt.
I would say probably if like, oh, Micca, you're so sweet, or you're so cute, right? But the problem that I have with it is because I know he's doing it for content, right? And he's not actually talking to me. However, I will say what I probably should have paid more attention to is the fact that people take content as real life.
Ain't no bread.
Instead of just content, right? Because I come from a world where I know entertainment is entertainment, and people say this and that, with reality shows, all of that is just for entertainment, and the cameras cut off, and they don't really hate each other. They talk to each other.
But has he said those things to you privately?
No, and that's why I asked.
It's all been on the show?
Yes, that's why I asked you the difference. And that's why I wanted to make that distinction. Because if I just said, he said this word, you would probably think it's just because we're sitting here.
Hey, Joe Jet said, has he ever flirted with you? Yes or no? Because I know he ain't flirting with Slimmy. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Come on, folks. What we talking about? Hey, flirting while wearing a Bag Chasers baseball cap. Yeah. Micca just looks so scrumptious up there. Man, fuck is you talking about? Not mine, fam. All them knuckle scars you was showing us talking that shit about Corey. Oh, my mama, you gonna have to make some new ones talking to my shit like that on the set, boy. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I swear, hey, Detroit ain't far enough, nigga. You would never. Hey, boy.
Classic.
No. Micca left and Anton brought Brittany up. Anton gonna have the panel of nothing but light-skinned women. Hey, that's what he like. Except for his old lady chocolate, ain't it? Yeah. Hey, I don't know what he got going on. Why homie up here asked like this? Is he her husband? No, he not the husband. Gemini said Cap. The great ass backwards. Micca just ass backwards thinking, ma. Yeah. Men in the chat question. Would y'all be okay with your woman being in the hotel room of any other man? I don't think so. Appearances give bad vibes. She never should have done it either. Yeah. When the night after the Corey Holcomb thing, when he went on room 9 to talk about them, she in the backdrop in the hotel room with him. Regardless of whether or not you stayed in the room with him, regardless of we can't have you on a live stream in the hotel room with him, baby. You everything about that disrespect and everything I got going on with
Classic.
you, baby. We can't have you moving like that out here, baby. That ain't gonna work for me. You know what I'm saying? Hence the fact bro probably did put his foot down like Souls of Thought saying, cause she ain't been back. He probably said, yeah, that shit you had going on and whatever the little 3,500, keep that shit over with, baby. Yeah. Souls of Thought. Souls of Thought told us that her husband really that dude. Y'all got him fucked up. Looked like he put his foot down because she done. Yeah, she done. Let's move though. Let's move.
That's why I said no. He has done it for content while we're all, and mind you, he says it to not just me, other women on the panel.
And how did you feel when a married man said that to a married woman?
Again, at first, because you don't understand,
Who doesn't
content,
understand?
Meaning, well, I'm talking about myself.
Yeah.
So again, being on YouTube, when you don't understand certain bounds of YouTube panels and things like that, people on panels say all types of egregious stuff or whatever to get reactions from the crowd, right? And so you might personally take stuff a certain way when they were just doing it as a reaction to get people in the crowd.
And so how did you feel?
I didn't feel a certain way. I didn't say anything because I was a little off-putted. But once I understood what he was trying to do, I'm like, okay, well, you can't say this and that and the third. It's okay if you're like, okay, I have beautiful women on my panel. That is fine, right? Because people can acknowledge that people look nice and things like that. But it's when it becomes.
See, this the issue. See, Mia Gregg. I'm gonna read this for this particular reason. She said, "I don't give a damn." Micca was swinging from the chandelier for Anton. This the problem with the content over everything. That's why I titled my live stream today what it is, right? Content over everything gone wrong, because trying to at some point making it look like that shit then start crossing lines now. And now all that making it look like, you got thousands of people who just don't believe you. No, you done made it look like it. Shit, we think that's what it is. You thought you was making it look like. We think that's what it is. That's what the public is saying in the chat. You telling us you was down to make some shit look like some shit, and I'm telling you that the public bought it. Y'all did too good, and they think y'all was hunching. They think y'all was doing nasty stuff to each other, and they think Anton be telling the truth when he be telling y'all that regardless of being married, I'm not. So I don't know what y'all want me to say.
Personalized that it looks funny to the audience.
How does his wife feel? Has his wife Rita ever expressed to you her disdain, or have you heard her discuss something with him about her disapproval of saying that to you on a show? Even because well, let me just say this just before you answer. I think there's a line you draw in the saying when I say something because it's content. So I'm producing content here. I'm doing a show, and if I say to you, knowing your husband, wow, you look so beautiful and you're so gorgeous, I wish we could probably just go for a nice drink. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, but he's never said that to me.
Yeah, but
totally
he may not have used my words. I'm just saying.
No, he's never done that. Period. Like, oh, wait, let's go for it.
But he's called you beautiful.
Yes.
And gorgeous.
Yes.
Yes.
SMF said no. She said $2,000 to $3,500 to sacrifice her marriage. You know what? I hope it didn't sacrifice her marriage. We're gonna wish her well. But SMF, that number, listen, ain't no number for it. But if you gonna go for a number, it definitely ain't that number. I'm with you, baby. Yeah, ain't no number.
And to you, that's not a problem. Because it's happened more than once.
Correct.
And I'm not trying to make it a problem.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Sure.
Let me answer your question. So yes, he said beautiful, gorgeous, whatever. But there's not like, well, I want to take you to the whatever, or let's do this and this and that. And it's just,
well, he's taking you somewhere. Let's look at this picture. You guys were at a game when you said he wanted to take me somewhere. Now, I'll be honest. When I saw this picture, I was flabbergasted.
Why?
Because
wait.
Sure.
So go back to what you were saying, because you can't intertwine the two. So you were asking,
sure,
was he expounding on
flirt
on the certain.
Gemini said what it looked like is what it is. Content over everything gone wrong.
Type of things that he says. And we were talking about him saying it's beautiful, whatever, but not expounding in that way.
Yes.
now, what is your question that you're asking now?
Well, I think I asked
gone
you,
from-
was it disrespectful? Did you feel that it was disrespectful? And I think you answered it by saying no.
Hey, listen, I've been being nice. I've been using terminology like Anton does a lot of hiding in plain sight. That's the terminology I've been using. You guys are a lot more blunt force trauma with y'all comments. It looks like what it is. Come on, y'all. It wasn't an act, but okay. Hey, listen, I'm offering the benefit of the doubt because I don't know what I don't know, but I'm going to let y'all get y'all shit off, though. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. But yeah, I've been wanting to say that it looked like a lot of hiding in plain sight. Said I never stopped. Sure enough said the way Anton got the whole panel controlled like some Jim Jones cult speaks volumes. Yeah, nah, for real. Motherfuckers got to get their own thing going so they can get the fuck from up out of there. You can't talk to me like that for no bread on the set. Cap. He said Cap. Ohio is not buying it. Cap 513. I got family in Ohio. What up? A picture is worth 1,000 words. Room 9 about to be off the chain. Next level shit. They've been missing days, ain't they? What they got going on? Unprofessional. Glitches. Yep. Dying laughing. Yeah, man, it's a lot going on. Let's see. Micca is gaslighting the public. I feel gaslighted listening to Micca talk about Anton. Hey, it's working like a charm. Y'all definitely turned up. This is a treat for a trick. Damn. SMF interviewer is petty. I love it. The flame is under her seat. Yeah, he was on that. Fire show. Appreciate it, Big Skull. Open yens. Micca broke a trick. He's smart, though. He put her on the 1099. Yup. Let's see. Last one. Based on Anton's own words about being able to have access to intimacy if you in his presence or under his covering, you can't go. His own words. Let's go.
Because you realize that it's content and people do these shows and they say things, and you also clarified it by saying
hit the like
outside
and
of the
subscribe
show
button
that has
while
never
you're here.
happened. Would that
Classic
be correct?
really appreciates
right,
it.
But you use the hook at the end to say, well, he's taking you somewhere.
Well, I think you said something, and we can probably roll it back in post-production. You said something about when we go places or he takes me somewhere. And that's what made me say.
So what I said was he's not adding on to the beautiful or gorgeous, saying, dang, you're so gorgeous that I want to take you to the whatever, so we can do this.
And I thought we clarified that because I said those are my words. That's what I say. And you did say he doesn't say that.
No.
Right. And I didn't want to put words in his mouth, but I wanted to be clear. So let's go to the picture. Okay. Tell us about this. How did this happen?
So this was the day that we did the interview. So the show did an interview, or just you and him? This was my interview day.
The first day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
So this is my interview day. Because you can go and you can see the outfits, the same outfit, same everything. Now what he is doing here.
We actually can't go and see it because I believe Anton has taken that interview down. Why?
Is he had already a business meeting set up there. So there is.
That's what he told you.
No,
correct?
that's what happened.
No, I'm not saying that's what he told you as if that was a cake bake. He told you he had a business meeting and you were invited.
No.
Okay. So
again, back there, probably like on the first level there is an area where if you have, your high roller seats and things like that, you I don't know what they call it there in Detroit, but here in DC, they call it maybe the Ultra Club and things like that, where all the people that have club seats, things like that. Yeah. You have, of course, conference rooms, other things up there. And back there is where he had his meetings. He met a couple of high profile people. They were talking about sponsorships. They were talking about interviews, a whole lot of stuff.
I still don't think you answered the question. What I'm trying to
get at, what was I doing there?
Because I said he had a business meeting and invited you, and you said no. So you didn't fall out the sky. They didn't open up the dome and you came down on a harness into the meeting. So what I'm saying is
hold on, answer your actual question.
So this is what I'm saying. The interview is over. The one-on-one interview is over, correct?
Correct.
What does the conversation sound like to invite you to come here?
Okay.
Because I said you were invited and you said no.
Okay. So no, that's not what I said. But
we're going to play it back.
Nevertheless, so again, he had business meetings there and he said, well, I got.
All right. So listen, Mind Empowerment Journey has a question. Why would he take you to a business meeting and you're having an interview for your show or whatever she does? I don't understand that. I believe she's about to explain it and say that because he wanted to position her for potential networking opportunities while she was with him. You know what I'm saying? Because she going to say who all the people were at the game and all that. Mia, she did this dumb ish. She going to be hot for a few weeks and career still going to be a flop. Didn't do that hard work. I'm going to tell you something, man. a lot of people keep saying her show is trash. Now, regardless of my personal opinion, the opinion of the masses is stronger, right? If she gaining all this attention and it's not adding up to subs because her show is not a good product to y'all, I would focus on that if I was her. Real spill. I'm not even going to cap, because all the exposure that I've gained from covering all of this mess and the exposure I gained from putting out over 1,000 videos, because I ain't going to let no nigga in they drama take credit for my growth. But people came and stayed because Classic Codes got a dope show, and that's just a fact. And the RSC, the Raw Society Coalition, the Tears Down, Conversation with Soft Rain, Souls of Thought, Uncle Plug TV, all us got dope-ass shows. So people came and they stayed. I will say this, if her product ain't good, she definitely got to focus and tap in on that product, because being easy to look at, that's only going to get you butt so far in the content space. You got to be able to cook up.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people appreciate a good fire-ass cook-up. You know what I'm saying? That's why they pull up on me.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Let's see. Homie in her ass like he the husband. You funny as hell. I'm being serious. She has actual AOS 216 reacts. Said, I'm being serious. She has actual music videos and everything. I'm not saying she popping or anything like that. Oh, I know she singing all that. I know she do songwriting and all that. I know about Micca. I actually have a lot of reverence and respect for Micca. But my channel, my loyalty is to objectivity first. So I got to be able to give a real reaction to this. And I just think she's being disingenuous. And for good reasons too. But she's still being disingenuous. It is what it is. But I like Micca. Just like I like 2K, but I called that shit straight down the line. I still disagree with 2K on certain things. But it is what it is. We was able to have a good conversation. And he was able to explain himself like he wanted to. Let's see. AQG. Steam room cycling now. Ooh wee, yeah. She can't sing. Damn, what y'all on? SMF's out for blood. She needs to do OnlyFans. Oh God, what y'all on? I said it's subpar content. Yeah. I know, but it's people that's flat out calling it trash though, souls. Mia said she should have went to her podcast and told her story. Yeah, she wanted to give dude a look. She did a good job too, because his number's gonna be all the way up. She needs to just get backstage. Yikes. Dave Sincere, I look at the behind the scenes on her IG, man, she got them curves on the lower bottom. I tell you, boy, y'all niggas gonna nig, boy. Let's see, big facts. 2K back. He said, I know I'm behind, but somebody sent my work to Anton as well, and that's how I got invited to the show. 2K said he got invited. Hey, 2K telling y'all he got invited to the show for having talent, y'all. Said, you know what I'm saying? That's how he got invited. He said Anton, he said he vouching. He said Anton recruits men too. Now listen, 2K, while you here, did he fly you out, folk? Did he fly you out, hit you with the per diem? When he invited you to the show, did he lick his lips and say, like he do to the women, 2K, when he invited you to the show, did he lick his lips and look at you like he do with the women and be like, you ever been to Detroit? You ever been to Detroit before? He ain't hit you with that, did he, 2K? The recruiting process a little different when you got a ding dong, ain't it, huh, gang? I ain't gonna lie to you. You know I'm gonna call it, folk. I'm gonna call it. No, 2K, you shouldn't have came back, folk. Did he ask you, you ever been to Detroit?
I'm only gonna do this once.
Yeah, no, he didn't. He sure didn't. He sure the fuck did not. He said 2K. He ain't said shit on the chat about putting Quentin on no per diem to slide to Detroit. He ain't said shit about putting Slimmy on no per diem. The recruiting process a little different when you got them ovaries, huh? Yeah. Let's talk about it. Shit, let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about it. The recruiting process different when you got ovaries. Hey, show no, yeah. Look, Tazzy, yeah. What we talk? Wow, the impression is funny. Yeah, come on, man. We know what the fuck this is. Hey, 2K, if I'm not mistaken, you the one that be hitting when he be asking the females how they been to Detroit. Ain't you the one that be hitting the airplane sound effect? Classic. Yeah. We know.
I got a couple meetings at the game, and these people I think will be good for you to meet. I said, sure.
And you were the only one from the team that went, or were there other people? I know you were on the interview.
I wasn't at a team then.
No, I'm saying the interview was his staff, his production. Like you have camera people, producers, etc. So the production is over. Did he not only apprise you that he was going and invited you? Were there other production people?
Well,
we all have gone out together after production.
Correct.
Yes.
Well, again, you have production people and everything, all that other good stuff. Anton does everything himself.
Yes.
And I do mean all of it. Unless Sometimes, like if he has something else going on, there may be another person there because they maybe have to help him with something else. But if it's only like one thing that he's doing outside of his own videos,
Sure.
it's only him.
So his wife wasn't there.
At this one, no.
Right. So you flew out for an interview.
Mm-hmm.
You went to his studio or place of production.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all did an interview, and it's just you guys.
Hold on. 2K said, LOL, no, I never got the flight package, laughed my ass off, but he did for several higher ups like Charleston and so on. But he put me in the DoubleTree when I touched down in Detroit. Now listen, for business expenses, I understand business expenses. You feel me? I totally understand how business go. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Charleston, we know he charged for the interview, so you're going to have to take care of his per diem. You're going to have to handle his rider. That's all regular business. You feel me? But when he wanted Charleston White to come up and do an interview, did he hit Charleston with the, you ever been to Detroit? You look so good. He didn't hit the recruiting process a little different. So when motherfuckers be like, hey, listen, he owned that because he owned that. You can't fault the public.
Classic.
Yeah, you can't fault the public. He owned that because he owned. Yeah, no, hey, listen, you know what Micca look like. You know what Micca look like. Yup. Yeah, you know what she smell like too. You've been around her in person. You know what's going on. Come on, folks, stop it. Licking his lips when Felice Johnson was looking at him and he blushed. Did 2K get courtside too? He absolutely didn't. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Them stories of visiting Detroit be hitting way different when he talking about the women's visits versus the men's visits. You feel me? Sound real business, real straight up and down, real how you doing, brother? Yeah, with the women, it's, oh, what did you pick me up in? He didn't pick me up in the Mercedes. I told him to switch to the Mercedes. Yeah, it's a whole different conversation when it's the ladies. Come on, man. Content over everything goes wrong. Here we are. Souls of Thought said, 2K, when you coming up? Souls of Thought want to talk to you, 2K. He don't want to talk to the coalition. He said, ask Souls, send the link if that's cool. Y'all want to talk now? Souls, you in the studio? I could be a liaison. We put it together right now. You know what I'm saying? I am Mr. Drop.
Classic.
Yep. Souls, you in the studio? He said, we will be live tonight. I'll send it to you at 2K. Look like no middleman tonight. 2K will be on with the crew. Let's do it.
Classic.
8:30 Central Standard Time. We done hooked it and booked it. 2K, not hard to find. He pride himself on that. Shout out to 2K. Shout out to Souls of Thought. They're going to get to have that conversation. He said, no, I'm driving. No middleman tonight. Shit. Hopefully the brother can make himself available. I love to see the conversation. Sure enough, she got busy in that Cybertruck. She got busy in the Cybertruck. He always talk about picking her up here. Yeah, hey, sure enough, you in Detroit? What up, though? He said picking her up here. Like he out there. He said, Souls of Thought. Wait. I got to do my show. Laugh my ass off. Yeah, y'all put it together, man. Y'all put it together. You want me to give them your line or how y'all want to do it, man? Y'all let me know. I'll see y'all in the chat. I'm finna continue to stream though, but y'all let me know how y'all want me to do it.
Correct.
So I flew to Detroit, got to the hotel, okay, got to the studio.
He booked a hotel for you, the location.
Correct.
Okay.
Got to the
Hey, 2K, his name on Instagram is Retired No Filter. If he DM you, I think his DM set up to where he got to follow you back, Souls of Thought. So look for a DM from or a follow request from Retired No Filter. Y'all go ahead and lock in because I'm trying to see that tonight for sure. I'm grateful that the Classic Codes could be a liaison to that great conversation. Let's get active. Yeah, let's get active. Come on.
Studio. His wife came past the studio. That's when I first met her.
Sure.
But she did not stay.
Okay. Let me ask you this, and I'm not trying to be too investigatory, but it gives foundation. How far is the hotel from the studio and from his home, if you knew that?
I've never been to his home. So
well, you don't have to go to a person's home.
You said from his home, so yeah. I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, fair enough. From the studio. Give or take 5, 10, 15 minutes or more.
I say maybe 10 or 15.
Okay, 10 or 15.
What up, though?
So then he says,
it's all downtown.
It's all downtown. So he says, hey, I got this business meeting. I'm going to this game. Would you like to go with me? And obviously you said yes because you weren't forced into going.
Not I got this game. I got this meeting.
I have this meeting. Okay, so if I'm looking at this picture, are you all on the floor at a basketball game?
Correct, that's the floor.
Okay, at a basketball game.
Correct.
So you went to a basketball game. Did you watch the game?
No, this picture right here, we probably sat on this court maybe 10 minutes.
Oh,
we
I
were
see.
in the back.
So a meeting and then y'all just went on the floor to take a picture.
No, we just went on the floor and we sat there maybe 10 minutes. And then they had their,
sat there 10 minutes to watch a game? 10 minutes?
He wanted to see a little bit of the game. Sat there maybe about 10 minutes. The quarter ended, went right back to the back.
Okay, and was his wife invited with you guys to the business meeting?
I don't know if she was invited or not.
Was she there?
If she was there, no.
She was not there.
Mm-mm.
Okay. In that moment, did you feel awkward?
No, because I was there for a meeting. So
But you had nothing to do with the meeting, right?
Let me finish.
Sure.
I was there for a meeting, right? So he's already having his business dealings, whatever he's going to do. You're in business, you're in this crowd.
Sure.
You absolutely understand that there are networking opportunities. If I know so-and-so and I bring you with me
Sure.
and so-and-so sees you,
Correct.
oh, you can make networking opportunities. And you also know that it does not happen in a vacuum. It does not happen in offices.
Correct.
It does not, you can be at the golfing, you can be at the NBA games, all types of things. So again, kind of like, just like the thing we were talking about with it just being the fact that it's
I disagree, Trey. I don't think she's naive at all. I told you, I think Micca is intelligent, and I'm gonna give her credit for such. I think a lot of this is disingenuous. She's playing naive. She knows. You said you falling for it, Trey. I'm with you. You said sucker doing sucker shit, and she don't know. She realized it. She using her feminine wiles, and she using her leverage, which is his interests or his underlying intentions, and she's weaponizing that for her own individual gain. And as long as I don't cross any lines that I don't want to cross, because again, we don't know what they did or did not do and who wanted to do what, or if anything at all happened. I don't know what I don't know, but she using her advantages and her leverage and her, manipulation, if you will, in her favor. She is not. We are not going to act like Micca is not in the know. That's one thing I'm not taking from this. I'm taking politician. I'm taking mental gymnastics. I'm taking everything except for naive from this shit. Let's see. Kenya Williams, this interviewer isn't listening. He wants to make a narrative. We listening. SMF, watching the game for 10 minutes. Girl, yeah, that's not even long enough to finish a quarter. She's gullible. No, she not. No, she not. I disagree. I don't think she gullible. Who thinks she gullible? If you think she is gullible, put a 1 in the chat. If you think she know exactly what the hell going on, put a 2 in the chat. Everybody vote right now. If you think that she is actually gullible, she's naive. She didn't know no better. She just think Anton just wanted some business. You feel me? Put a 1 in the chat. If you think she knew exactly what the hell was going on and she was leveraging some things for her own personal gains and benefits, put a 2 in the chat. I just want to see what the public thinks. Let's talk about it. Yeah, Black Mona says she knows. She definitely knows. What my dog J. Cole say? She knows. She knows. I know she knows. Yeah, I get where you're going, fam. Right. Yeah. I think she ran the game and an old boy and her husband was in on it. That's why he fell to the background. Why you hey, listen, why you going on that panel without your ring on every time? Is it a coincidence or is it on purpose? And if it's on purpose, just tell me why. If you got a good reason, I might fuck with you, but tell me why. You ain't got that big ass ring on. I bought you why. I'm with Brother Classic on that breakdown. Yeah, for sure. Let me see. Appreciate that, Gemini. Tiffany said, well said, Tez, exactly what she's doing. What Tez say? Hold on, I'm trying to find this. A lot of chats in here. What Tez say? Where my dog at? I can't see it, Tez. I can't find you, folk. Damn, somebody copy and paste what my dog Tez said. Okay, we got some votes coming in. We got votes coming in. 2s. Niggas think she know better, folk. 2s, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Somebody put a 3. What's the 3 for? 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, we got hella votes. 2s. Yeah, hey, we not buying it, folk. The consensus is she know better, folk. We not buying the bullshit. Come on, man. Stop. Cut the shit. Ted said her husband wins nothing this year. Hey, it's rough. It's rough. She knows that's why she's glitching, trying to figure out what she gonna say. Hey, she would do anything for the ladder to come up. What my homie Roxy say? They both had an agenda and it might just not match. There is no woman with a fatty that's naive. Now you said something. Proverb 18:22. There is no woman with a fatty that is naive. You understand me? That fatty come with manipulation skills. You feel me? It come with the ability to leverage thine buns. You feel me? Micca, that hood chick, if you know, you know. Come on, man. She know what the fuck going on. Stop playing, folks.
It's just that person that is the business entity. I also think that when people don't know business, or people have never experienced what it's like to network, especially with people that are upper echelon, they don't understand that these things don't happen in just offices. These things don't happen in a particular place. So there are a lot of high rollers and business people. Like there were people there that were part of the NBA.
Sure.
The guy that owns the actual arena.
Yeah. Yeah.
All there.
Yeah.
All the mayor, like all there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, the former mayor.
The former mayor, yeah.
Mhm.
But here's the difference, and you know this because we work together.
Mhm.
I go back to how critical it is for the male that you're working with, particularly when it's sort of independent and we are being seen and these sort of pictures come about. It's important to meet and know your husband. And I'm not saying he isn't a man of character because I don't know Anton, and I'm not here to vilify him. I'm just going based off how things look and what the concerns have been in the public.
I understand, but that's why I don't mind. That's why I don't mind talking about it, because there's nothing nefarious that I ever had going on. And again, I never do anything unless my husband knows.
So your husband knew that you were going to this business meeting.
Ooh, so your husband knew that you was going. Kira said, why do they, the Anton Danielites, all talk like people don't understand money, business, and how meetings, business happen? Most of his audience is middle-aged, right? Very condescending, to say the least. Yeah, absolutely. But they be playing dumb too. They play dumb too. You know what I'm saying? It's called blind following. I'm gonna be real with you. This is a term that a lot of people don't use, but Anton running a cult around this bitch. Like a lot of the way that people are unable to be objective about the man, you could rock with him, like his content, appreciate his panels, appreciate his consistency. You can appreciate all of that and have enough nuance to you to also be like, I don't fuck with this, and this as well. Like all of that shit could be congruently true about, like, people don't exercise their ability to be nuanced people. Like, you blind following, dude, that's some cult shit. You feel me? Ain't no man alive that I'm gonna look at and be like, he can do no wrong. This nigga wrong, fam. And just because your old lady cool with it, don't change the course of public opinion. Your old lady could be cool with the fact that you be flirting with chicks for the sake of content. All right, cool. But because you have put your old lady out in front of us, we know what she looked like, we know her name, we know these things. You have displayed this stuff to people. IG people looking at her sideways like, shit, shorty, you putting up with that over there? That's what you doing? You can't stop that. You created the environment that you live in. You did. So it is what it is. Now live in it. It is what it is. It come with the money, right? As long as we got the bag, it don't matter, right? It's all about the money.
Classic.
Let's just get some money. Nothing else fucking matters. Integrity, respect, love, bread.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Yeah, come on, man. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you gotta be a person. You feel me? Gemini said facts. Yeah, for sure. Listen, what we at? Ohio said Ant now has recruited some chick called Brittany. Yeah, we seen him. He just swap out light skin with curly hair. Just swap out Micca, insert another light skin with curly hair. Yeah, as long as you look a certain way, it don't even matter if you got some perspective or not. You could be quiet half the show. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Said facts. You know what I'm saying? Don Jeter said he had a hot dog suit on. I'm not listening to anybody who that tore up mentally. Yeah, he had a hot dog suit on. We heard about that. This conservative sure does like hanging backstage with rappers. Receipts all on IG. She in the industry. I don't know. She took a month to come out and do a media tour. She hired a manager, and she's trying to choose her words carefully, and she definitely gonna leverage this visibility. She better leverage it. There's two different conversations, business and real life. Let's see. And sometimes they go together, sometimes they don't. We got to be able to discuss it. But she better leverage it. I pray she leverage it. Yeah, at the Ohio, she was on Monday night. She also got a dude as well. Yeah. As SMF said, now Micca is gone, Molly is next. Damn, you think so? Molly riding. Let's see. Jerome Sutton, her husband obviously gets a good amount of money. She only wants money dudes. Point of view daily. But if he is flirting with people for the sake of content, he has no integrity. He only cares about running it up and making a play. Hey, look, I told y'all, when they all about the bread, watch them close.
My husband knew that I was where I was.
No, that's not. Let's be very clear with language. So I want to be clear with my question. Okay. Did your husband know that after the show, the interview was over, you were going to a basketball, not a basketball, you were going to a meeting at an arena where a basketball game was?
I I don't remember if I told him before or after, but I did tell my husband.
Okay, you told, but
Of course.
when you say you don't remember
Meaning
before
like-
or after,
meaning like
is it
She doesn't remember if she told her husband before or after that she was going to the Pistons game with Anton while she's flown out on per diem for business. She doesn't remember if she let him know before or after. But earlier she said her husband knows her moves and she does have to run it by him to make sure he cool. But in this instance, it's escaping her whether or not she told him before or after. Now, I wish I had the drop, but you know you done fucked up, don't you? You know you done fucked up, don't you? Huh? Come on.
fair to say you told him after?
No, it's not fair.
Because how do you not remember that?
Because I don't remember everything about the day.
No, but you're a married woman who goes, and I want to be fair to you, but I want us
because to me, everything that I'm doing is business. So again,
but a married woman doesn't forget if she told her husband she went somewhere before or after.
No, you're trying to pinpoint a time frame, and I'm telling you, I don't remember my time frame.
Not a time frame.
I tell my husband everything. So yes, I did, and I posted this. This is my picture.
Yes.
So again, if I was trying to hide it, if I didn't want my husband to know it, I would have never posted.
So you think posted it makes you innocuous?
No, I'm telling you that I don't hide anything. I have nothing to hide. And so if I wanted to hide something from my spouse, I would have never.
Let's look at the next picture. I thought the next picture was really, really interesting. And in this next picture.
But wait, why are you leaving that one? Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving that one?
What is there more you want to expound?
No, but it's something that you want to expound on because.
You said, "Well, I'm leaving that picture to go to the next one," because I felt like you gave clarity. What I heard you say was, it wasn't a basketball game I was invited to.
Correct.
I was invited to a business meeting.
Correct.
I heard you say I went for an interview, and after the interview, I was asked and I accepted the offer.
Okay.
I heard you say that I apprised my husband, or you told your husband this is where you were going. You couldn't remember if it was before or after, but either way, your husband knew. And the final thing you said was, you posted the picture.
Correct.
I have nothing further. Is that fair?
That's fair.
Next picture. I was flabbergasted by this picture.
Okay, tell me why.
Because there's no way my wife.
No. Hell no. Hell to the no. First off, this comment, chill Will. After Molly been reading them Epstein files and pushing back on Anton, she say if everything Slimmy been saying was right, the Molly goggles are starting to slide a little bit. What the chill Will, tell me what the Epstein files got to do with Molly and her perception of Anton. Give me the correlation on that, because honestly, I've been watching so much No Middleman at night that I really haven't been catching Room 9. I've been watching No Middleman because I'm Raw Society Coalition all day. But please tell me. Now, this picture, ladies and gentlemen, can your wife put her hand cross-body on that man's shoulder like that? And if I'm not mistaken, his hand is around her waistband, right up above that booty cheeks. Hey, fellas, can another man take a picture with your wife like this? 1 in the chat for yes, 2 in the chat for no. Gentlemen, can another man take a picture with your wife like this? Hey. I just need to know. I want to know. Yeah, I need to know. Can another man take a picture with your wife like this? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm inclined to tell you to keep her. If she wanted to, if that's the pose that she chose with you, stay in Detroit.
I don't ever want a problem. But when they say they want a problem, I say no problem. That's it.
Stay in Detroit.
Would be physically touching, leaning on a married man, leaning on a single man, leaning on another man in a way that suggests I'm feeling you, I like you. This is really some sort of.
Why do you think that says I'm feeling you?
Even if it doesn't say I'm feeling you, I don't want my wife.
Why do you think? Yeah. Why do you think that suggests that I'm feeling you? Because
okay, let's
hold on. The reason why I'm asking you is I have tons of pictures of our former co-host.
Yep.
With the same lean, everything.
But here's the difference.
Hold on.
Yes.
And that person is also a male. All right. And we have a working relationship and it's the same exact type of picture.
But here's the disrespect. This is a married man that you are physically leaning into.
I'm not leaning into.
That to me,
I'm not leaning into.
to me, and here's my perspective of it. There's a gap between it, but I'm looking at how you have a smile on your face. This is just my perspective. Your eyes look seductive. Just my perspective. And your arm is relaxed on his upper shoulder.
Correct.
And I would never imagine a married woman leaning on a business male partner that way. That to me is inappropriate. That's if you were my wife, I would have a serious problem. My problem would be so serious, you would have to probably extinguish your contract with him. Just because, and I will also feel a little uncomfortable that this gentleman obviously did not either push you away or suggest that we shouldn't take this type of picture. I've never met your husband. I fly you out here once or twice. This is this may not be the first time. So which point was this? Not that it matters if it was the third time, the fourth time.
So you said, Kiana said, I personally think that Anton's wife, Micca, and Micca's husband are laughing at everything on the internet while running up a bag. You know what? If they are, that's cool. I would rather this be something that they just plotting and planning to help all the content creators and themselves stimulate the whole space. I'll be cool with that if that was true. I mean, what a theory. What a theory. What if that was true? Well, shit, let's eat. Let's eat. Huh? I ain't even. Hey, I promise you, I ain't tripping about it. I'm not tripping. Let's get it.
This is the second time.
Oh goodness, the second time.
This is the second time I'm out there. Not the second time that I'm dealing with Anton.
Okay, so what's and it doesn't matter to me, but what's that gap between the first time you're there, he takes you to a business meeting at a basketball game, and you guys are sitting on the floor like you are
that we're working together? And it's not like that.
Well, that's not working together.
Go back to what you just said.
Is that working together?
No. Go back to what you just said.
Which part?
It's not that. No, you said a couple.
Well, pick one.
No, you said sitting on the floor like you are a couple.
Yeah, listen. I'm not.
But you're interjecting your own thoughts, especially.
I'm giving you my perspective.
But your perspective is after I told you. So to put something else there.
Okay, I see. That's fair. Okay, so
but
I think that's a fair point. I don't want to spin it. What I want to say is messaging. Imagery is critical because imagery is messaging.
Correct.
And a lot of times on a jumbotron at a game, we often see couples, whether you're high up or you're on a floor.
Imagery is messaging is a very important thing. And again, that's why I titled this live stream Content Over Everything Gone Wrong. Let's say this is all for content. Y'all out here looking crazy for content. That COE be going wrong, man. Content over everything, that COE mentality, that shit got a lot of pros and cons. It's got a lot of pros and cons, G, and sometimes that fallout will be a little bit more than you can anticipate. You got to be careful when you play them crazy games like that. You got to be careful. Guilty as charged. Let's see. Why would a married/relationship woman want to take a picture and pose like that with a man who ain't her husband? Hard pass. Yeah. Then your husband flipping ass. Yeah. She got to be married to an Asian or hey, what face is this, Black Mona? She's disgusted. Ungodly woman there fighting for the right to lean on niggas. Black men choose wisely. Hey, fighting for the right to lean on niggas is crazy. TNN, there's a gap because she is poking those big yams out. She is leaning in. Yeah. She is, damn, full blast. Justifying the leaning in the picture is wild business. Yeah, hey, listen, you could tell she's guilty. Listen to me. I'm just reading the chat. Girl, we don't believe you. Stop. Hey, I told you she's disgusted. Classic. She's sick of it. Hey, Anton's wife gonna act like R. Kelly's ex-wife in a decade. She on, if everybody else on an NDA, his wife probably on the paperwork of all paperwork. She probably damn near halfway mute on paperwork. On God, racehead. That's what deceivers do. He ran a play on Corey. That's not a very conservative pose. Her husband solid. So it's a thought vouching for the husband. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Hi, it's big possibility that Anton's wife is into this. Maybe Insue wife is into threesomes. This is Anton. Freely can speak securely about other women. This is why he can speak freely about other women. Exactly. The disgusted face. Yeah, she's disgusted. Probably behind every great man is not a great woman. Hey, Robert said if Micca and Anton were in the military and both parties are married and this type of is taking place, it's grounds for Article 134 and a UCMJ action, which will lead to dishonorable discharge. Damn. SMF, tits all over his belly. That's messed up. Damn, tits over his belly is crazy. Folks got to get in the gym. Jerome Sutton, Anton and his wife had a NDA in their prenup. Yikes. Yeah, it's all clickbait. Dave Sincere. When you got money like Anton, you can trick on different levels. True indeed. Race head. How long can a fraud really last, though? I personally don't rock with Anton or Micca. He's new money. Can't trust it. Said he's new money. Tell him about that old money, race head. They don't know nothing about people who done been through it. Hey, it's a big possibility. Anton's wife may be into threesome. Maybe this is why Anton can sexually flirt with women, opening in public because his wife is into threesomes. Yeah, this the whole thing. I'm not going to say you right or wrong because, again, like I said, I don't know what I don't know. What I do know is that if that's the case, then you can't play your Christianity card so hard. Because if it's just pointless threesomes and you ain't talking about no sister wifehood, you all the way outside the Bible, my dog. You know what I'm saying? So he got to pick his cards that he want to play, but you can't play. All cards can't go in the same hand. You're going to start looking crazy. In too deep, check your Discord, bro. Will do. Roxy said, Souls, he might be solid, but it's disrespectful. You going to let it slide? Tiffany, sad part, any of everything is done to come up with whether it's views, subs, or visibility, but she not gonna admit that that's what's wrong or that's what's going on. Yeah, she can't, because if that's the play, then she can't trick. I mean, she can't tell, she can't snitch if that's the play. Super Mac, tit belly flick tricking. Yeah, you can't have tits on your belly, folks. It's crazy. Mold culture. How solid can Micca's husband be when Micca out here in the public conducting herself in a way that makes her husband look crazy? Shows the thought gonna have a field day with this later on tonight. He got 8:30. Y'all tap into no middleman. Trade the Great. Got him. Yep. Joshua Thomas. No matter what she said is disrespectful to her husband and relationship. Y'all mofos is goofies. You too. You here with us. Let's see. Souls of thought. He's not the topic. Let's see. Point of view daily. Anton's wife knows what she is dealing with. An image actor. That's all. Two's in the chat. Later, classic, gotta bounce. I appreciate you. Hit the like button and subscribe. Everybody, make sure y'all do that for sure. All right, y'all, let's move. We're gonna get through a little bit more of this. Let's get it.
A lot of times when people are on the floor, you see.
Do you sit at the game?
Do I sit at the game?
Correct.
Yes.
Do you sit at the game on the floor?
I have.
No. Do you all the time?
No.
Okay. All right. So who have you met at these games on the floor?
This is my show, not yours. I'm not answering the question.
Okay. And the reason is
I come on your show so we can get into that.
However, but the reason I asked you is to give perspective, right?
Yes.
Because what I found, okay, because I'm usually in the skybox.
Yes.
When I'm here in DC, I'm in my box. I don't like to be down on the floor. That's not my thing.
Sure.
On the floor, there are family members there. They are some of those people. A lot of them are like business seats.
Yep.
So anybody from these law firms, offices, are down there on the floor.
Yep.
That I've never known who sits down on the floor because I don't care and I don't sit there, right? But by being there, I found out who was actually down there, family members, business partners, all of that. That's why. Hold on.
Yes.
So again, I'm not disputing your perspective as far as people that don't know, right? That's fair. But when you are in that world and you are in the know, and you know more than just the I would say the popular culture of who might sit down there, right? Because you might see your favorite rapper, things like that. But all those people that are sitting beside the rapper, you absolutely don't know why they're there.
But two married people shouldn't be sitting together without their spouses.
No. Now, see, and here we are again with you going back to something that's not, because you are essentially saying that I cannot do any business dealings with somebody that is in business because that person is married.
No, I'm saying is somebody who's never met your husband.
Because if I go out with you or anybody
and
else,
I met your husband.
Okay, but
the former host has met your husband.
But we've already talked about that.
Yep.
But what I'm saying is, you're saying because you don't know when you're looking at that picture. You don't know if you met him or not.
I know he hasn't met your husband. When I looked at that picture, and maybe because I have inside knowledge.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why.
So my point is,
hold on, folks. Hold on. Is you trying to Micca, come on, baby. We gotta stop, baby. Micca, you trying to defend this picture is crazy. Yo, listen, minds don't even wanna hit. Minds don't wanna hit no another nigga with this right here. She don't even want to hit no another nigga with this right here. With this right here. Minds don't even want to do that, folks. You don't even want to do that, folks. Like what we've been on this shit 15, 20 minutes. This shit indefensible. What are we talking about? Shout out to moneycomeon.com. I'm speaking on Anton Glazer's. What up said was 100. Yeah. What you said was 100. Appreciate it, Doc. Appreciate it. Bread, money, paper, cash, moolah.
You making another beat, daddy?
Yeah.
Genius is my dad.
Classic.
Oh, we talking about money.
Classic.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Too tight. What's going on? 333 is going down. Yeah, it's up there. Conversation with Soft Ray 333. Yeah, defending Trump, defending the bullshit. Now defending the picture, just defensive. Hey, Trey said defending Trump, defending bullshit, defending the picture. She just defensive. Hey, she a defensive back. She play corner.
Classic.
Hey, she a DB, folks. That shit crazy, boy. She got. Hey, this shit getting bad, champ. Hey, oh God, oh my goodness, man. Dio mio. Let's go.
My point is, you don't know.
But I don't have to know to know that that's inappropriate. Let me say this. And maybe you just don't see it. You can't see how this could be construed.
That's not what I said.
Okay, okay, so do you see this as being inappropriate?
We just talked about what it can look like imagery-wise.
So let me ask you, forget the imagery. Is this inappropriate to you?
From my perspective, it wasn't, because that's not what I was doing. But I told you, I can understand why people might have thought that, but I literally did not have anything going on or anything. Like, there's nothing inappropriate going on. So me just leaning didn't seem like an issue to me.
Okay, so here's
Proverbs. Good ass question. But if Micca don't care about her husband, how her husband perceives it, why should Anton? That's a good ass question. Tenderness. That's a good ass question. If Micca don't care how her husband perceives it, why should Anton? God damn it. If Anton ain't doing what she letting him get away with, hey, listen, I'm with you when you're right. Good ass question. Somebody go ahead and answer. He doing what he can get away with, chat.
Classic.
She accepted the flight now. That image is horrendous. Yeah. Right. It's damaging to his wife and his daughter. Facts. Jay Sanders, she's Dominican anyway. She said a while ago she doesn't identify as black. Oh, shit. TNN, yeah, the problem is the husband. Yikes. I don't know how to say your name. Kozar. Anton put his wife on speaker and asked his wife, what does she think about Micca? Wife responds, me wife respond, huh? Micca, that's my boo. I love Micca. Yeah. Type shit. Let's see. Race head. On the real, my own brothers wouldn't pose for a picture like that with my wife. What we talking about? Yeah, come on now. Disrespectful wife right there. Yeah, we can't. Hey, look, come on, G. We gonna call a spade a spade. Man, she would have got left so smooth. Yeah. Hey, listen. The fuck are we doing? Come on.
Some hard questions I really need to ask you. First one is, it may not be as hard, but here it is. Are you going to continue working with Anton?
Well, I do not. Well, I have not been on after hours since the whole incident happened.
That's not answering my question.
I'm not finished.
Okay.
So I haven't been on after hours since the incident happened. And I felt that, there were a lot of things that I did not like about everything that went on. So with that, I decided to pull away from the show. So no, I am not.
Is that a permanent termination?
I am not.
Permanent termination?
Yes. I was only doing one show.
Okay, so you're no longer a part of it. Here's another very challenging question, but I have to ask you. I just have to ask you. Have you and Anton ever had sex?
No.
Any?
Hold on. No.
Okay. Any sexual relations?
No. it's always been strictly professional. And that's,
you could be professionally sexual.
oh, I would know.
Well, that's
so
what I'm asking,
again,
yeah.
it's always been strictly professional, strictly doing. But I told you,
Yeah.
I can understand why people might have thought that, but I literally did not have anything going on or anything, like there's nothing inappropriate going on. So me just leaning didn't seem like an issue to me.
Okay, so here's some hard questions I really, really need to ask you. First one is, it may not be as hard, but here it is. Are you going to continue working with Anton?
Well, I have not been on after hours since the whole incident happened.
That's not answering my question.
I'm not finished.
Okay.
So I haven't been on after hours since the incident happened. And I felt that, there were a lot of things that I did not like about everything that went on. So with that, I decided to pull away from the show. So no, I am not.
Is that a
That's
permanent
a no,
termination?
I am not.
Permanent termination?
Yes. I was only doing one show.
Okay, so you're no longer a part of it. Here's another very challenging question, but I have to ask you. I just have to ask you. Have you and Anton ever had sex?
No.
Any?
Hold on. No.
Okay. Any sexual relations?
No. It's always been strictly professional. And that's...
you could be professionally sexual.
Oh, I would know.
Well, that's
so
what I'm
again,
asking, yeah.
It's always been strictly professional. Strictly professional. Like I said, Anton has a persona online.
Okay.
I get his persona online, but personally, Anton hasn't done that to me.
Okay. What happened between him and Corey Holcomb? Because the 5150 show, from what we all saw, you were there with Anton, correct?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't see you, but clearly Corey said your name. And I even saw a video that he said Micca can come and do the show. She could come here. I would love for her to come. What happened that was not visible to the public that you can share? Like, we saw a lot, but was there anything behind the scenes? Were the guys agitated initially? I remember, I think I saw something where you said that it was actually on your own show. You said, hey, Corey shook my hand. I met him and he knew I was there. What happened?
Okay, so we got to the studio and
let's back up a little.
Okay.
Again, here's another invitation, correct? It's another invitation from Anton, an invitation.
No.
Corey, did Corey invite you?
No. So this is how this rolled out.
Sure.
So Anton decided to put together a podcast tour that he was going to do, and that he's still on, actually, that he was going to go to different locations. Cool. I am the only person on Anton's program that is an actual content creator, not a panelist, not a guest. I'm an actual content creator. So
why are you the only one?
Because I'm the only one that wants to do content outside of Anton.
Are you the only beautiful one on his team?
That's subjective. But there's other pretty women there. But whatever you think, that's what you think. But there's other women.
Do you think you look better than his wife?
No, I'm not going to answer that question because that's just
no. I mean, again, these are things that were sent to me. People have said, "Can you please ask her how she feels?"
Why would I answer that? Why would I subject another woman to answering something that is absolutely insane?
But fair enough. Go ahead.
And it's disrespectful.
And that picture was disrespectful.
But she was there.
She was there at the second one?
Yes.
That second picture?
Yes.
Did she take the picture of you leaning on her?
Okay, so here it is. Mode Culture just said it. Shout out to Mode or Culture. So Micca said the picture just looks inappropriate, but she wasn't actually doing anything inappropriate. Nothing inappropriate is going on. It's all very convoluted. Throw in the damn towel. Oh God, please throw in the damn towel, baby. You.
If he dies, he dies.
Golly. Come on, chat. Throw in the damn towel. In high school, no man. Yes. Oh shit. What? No answer is still an answer. SMH. This is stupid interview makes black people look like idiots. How the fuck do this interview make the rest of us look like idiots? Shit ain't got no bearings on me at all.
I sent you the video. Why play that?
I'll show that video when she was sitting on his lap.
And what were we doing in the video?
I think I saw you in the back, and maybe y'all were doing a show or something.
Yeah, we were doing an after-hour show.
And he told his wife to come on over and sit down. But
now,
I think you're using
no.
that isolated.
No, that's not isolated. That was the entire day. So
no, I mean isolated your history with him.
No.
Okay.
That the only one that she hasn't that she wasn't at was the first one at the game. Outside of that, Rita is there. Now, I'm not in charge of her schedule.
And that's even scarier.
She's there most of the time, which is 99.9% of the time.
I don't know her having spoken with her.
She does a lot of the business dealing. She does the emails. She does the scheduling because she actually scheduled my flight.
Sure.
She does those. So Anton is not the person that actually does it. He has an assistant, but a lot of the times his wife does it.
Yeah. And you do have husband-wife business partners. Yeah.
Tons of them.
Yeah. And sometimes those individuals, wife or husband, can be accepting of different arrangements.
Okay, but what does that have to do with me? My arrangement is business and personal.
Right, that's what I mean.
Personal.
That's what I mean. That arrangement. Yeah.
So no, it's not an arrangement. It's an actual business.
No, it's an arrangement
words
by
matter.
a contract.
Words matter.
Yeah.
And the
I'm very fastidious when it comes to words.
Yeah, I know. And you're also a fast talker. So I pick up on it.
Not that fast.
You fast, but I listen.
Sure.
However, no, she does a lot of the booking, so she knows who's coming in and out and things like that. But like I said, that last one that we were just talking about, she was there the entire time. That's why in the video I sent you, she just came on in. She'd been sitting there the entire day.
Okay, going back to Corey. So you were there, you arrived, and the show starts.
No.
Well, let's get past everything else and just get to the crux of it.
Okay.
What do you think really sets off either Corey or Anton?
At what part?
At any part. You were there, so you may have witnessed or have seen characteristics that could have been combustible and sort of inflamed them.
I think both of them set each other off because you have two men that are good at what they do, two men that are trying to get their point of view across as what is the best view.
Sure.
And they don't not only not agree on political things. They don't agree on certain values.
But what's the issue? Because it seems like Corey doesn't like that Anton allegedly espouses white America's thinking, or he minimizes Black people, or his role as a conservative prowess, if you will, seems to demean and diminish the light of Black Americans. And Corey is perturbed and turned off by that. And Corey, therefore, or maybe Anton Corey said something about sucking, male parts or something. And I think what actually happened? I can't remember who said what.
So
I think Corey said
kissing white people's
behind.
Yeah. And then Anton said, well, you sucked Black people.
Yes.
And he just didn't like the sucking comment.
Yeah. Now I was disturbed that honestly Corey was that upset. I mean, I get the respectability component.
I thought it was just a bat because you just said, I kiss somebody's butt, so I'm just upping this one. Well, you do this to Black people, and a lot of people, use that.
Yeah, but in the urban Black community, you can't say to another man, suck something. But I also think Anton had a right to say what he said about you can't tell me that I'm kissing somebody's behind.
Correct. And you can't tell somebody how they feel about the disrespectful comment.
That's correct.
Some people may not feel that, saying because you kiss white men, but if you feel the way Corey feels, then maybe you don't because you think it's appropriate.
I think Anton handled that so respectfully.
I thought the exchange, was warranted how both of them went, but I didn't think it needed to be elevated to where.
And I say respectfully in the sense that Anton didn't allow it to get physical because I thought Corey.
Racehead said, classic, a few of us think they could be swingers. What you think? It's possible. I mean, he rich. It's people that swinging in middle class. So, I mean, having wealth and being married for that many years in a row, I mean, it's very much possible. You know what I'm saying? But again, we don't know what we don't know. Now, whether or not Micca would get in on something like that or whether she would be down to get in on something like that, I think that type of shit should cost more than $3,500 a month.
Classic.
Like you flying out, swinging, like hypothetically, right? You asking me about what if they were swingers. Let's play hypothetical. Hypothetically, if they were swingers, G, I mean, I would hope that Micca want more than $3,500 a month.
Classic.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like Micca's pretty good looking. Anton's short and chubby. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to assess his wife physically or nothing like that. But I mean, shit, it don't seem like if Anton wasn't rich and they were both single and Anton was just at a bar having a drink and so was Micca, it don't look like he could just walk up to her, approach her, and get her interest off nothing. It don't look like that. There's nothing about the way he communicates. Hey, how you doing? I'm Anton. You know what I'm saying? I see you over here having a drink by yourself. He couldn't approach her and not be a rich man in any other scenario. You see what I'm saying? So if he did clap the cheeks, or if him and his wife are swingers, it still goes back to the money. And the money that she told us about was a maximum of $3,500. So I'm going to say, I hope that it's not true for that small of an amount. There shouldn't be any money available that make you do some diabolical shit. But if you're going to put a price on it, at least run it up. $3,500?
Classic.
Nah. Not for $3,500. Money. We got a 50 ball in the chat. Kira said, I'm cool off anyone closely associated with Anton. That whole crew is fake as hell and full of shit. RSC, stay solid. Oh yeah, I'm groovy too. Hey, look. They pegged me as a bad guy a while ago. So shit. Hey, Kira, you know what it is on my side. It's been the same energy since I popped up on the scene. If it's fuck me, it's fuck you too.
Classic.
Straight like that. And it ain't changing. You feel me? Lord knows I love the match energy. Let's do it for the 50 ball, though. We finna get active, though. You already know we ain't gonna let that go to waste. What we doing? They like this one earlier. We gonna run this one back. Let's go.
Why you ain't say nothing?
$3,500. That's why she ain't say nothing. $3,500.
You always knew I'd make it in the beginning.
That 3,500 got them quiet over there, chat.
You believe
they quiet for the 3,500, chat.
I couldn't you was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. But watching my story all winning. Why you ain't say nothing? 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 You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Put that on my soul. They ain't hungry no more when it's time to eat crow. Or a farming, I'm enhancing my glow. Ain't gon' argue with you about what I know. Photo album, all I'm seeing is ghosts. Had to remodel from pillar to post. Said what I said, I ain't come here to argue. You said congratulations, should've said sorry. Got it, now you won't be part of the party. Your access denied, I'm sorry, not sorry. When I needed air, niggas wouldn't afford it. Now they pulling up and thinking we solid. Now I'm on the phone talking $1 million topics. Up early, Zoom call out to Abu Dhabi. Don't answer my phone if it's gonna be about gossip. I don't really care, everybody got problems. That's why I be sharing my woes. Letting y'all know it's okay, you can come up from the bottom. Scraping, scratching, clawing. Before I start running, I started with crawling. Before I got balance, I started with falling. Started with broke before I ever was balling. Started with hope before ever rewarded. They ain't show up till I became important. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Been watching my story all winter. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't call? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Man, they are lay in the cut, stay in the cut. Watch you blow up and won't show you no love. People I got the most hate from in life at one point or another. I thought we was bruh. One point or another, I thought it was love. One point or another, greet them with a hug. Now if I see them, greeting them with gloves. 16s, ain't no need to warm up. I got respect for myself, you gon' have respect for me and respect for that belt. Suggest you leave me alone. If you start up with me, I'ma take you through hell. Don't want no smoke, but if you want some smoke and you bring me some smoke, I'ma take an inhale. Don't do no running, I'm done with the talking. Let's get in deep water, I'm taking them 12. Why you ain't say nothing? Oh, now you wanna say something? Why you ain't say nothing?
Classic.
Oh yeah, that $50 super chat gonna get you a whole track. You know what I'm saying? The one you like too. On God, appreciate you, Kira. Gratitude to everybody in chat 333 for sure. For sure. Let's move. Music with substance. I appreciate it. Gratitude. He should have said something. It's appropriate. Oh, God. Do you think most people can be objective about Anton being that he aligned differently politically with most black people? I think most people struggle with objectivity in general, elite minds. I'm not going to lie with you. I think most people have a hard time being objective, period. Because to be objective, you're going to have to accept and embrace a lot of harsh things about reality and about yourself, about the world around you, about the people close to you, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I think people are objective when it's convenient. You know what I'm saying? I think being objective 24/7 or the majority of the time is too hard for a lot of people to stomach emotionally. John Blaze said, dope track. Appreciate it. 333. Your music is fire. Appreciate it. That was fire. Appreciate it. Oh, gratitude. Oh, y'all going crazy. Damn, somebody just sent a Honda. He said, boy, you got talent. Give us 2 more for $100. Shit. Hey, let's get this shit off the screen. Let's catch a vibe. Shit. Shout out to the super chat. We got 2 more for sure. Hard shit too. Let's go.
Classic. Yeah. Money. They hate worse than you having that glow is when you know you got that glow. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. So give them a reason to keep hating on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Let's get it.
Yeah, oil farming, how I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paid away. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Envious, cause they really ain't. I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. Know some people I love, put some smut on my name. Real life, I'ma still love them the same. I'ma love them from outside of the frame. I'ma love them from outside of the pain. That type of hate don't belong on my paint. That type of hate don't belong in proximity. Lord knows I love to match energy. Won't smoke, I know the back chimney. No hope with me once you an enemy. Well trained, I break you down clinically. BTA is my ministry. Laying that belt, laying that leather. It ain't no pics, it's with whoever. Ain't gotta like us, but you gon' respect us. Before I be soft, I'd rather be deadly. Let's get it. Since I lost Sebastian, my heart been heavy. Heart in my heart, now it's hard to be friendly. PTSD in my arms, he was heavy. Felt his heart stop, oh my God, I wasn't ready. Couldn't even walk, his last walk was with Granny. Heard he was sick and they said it was bad. I damn that collapsed, but my legs feel like jelly. Man down, I lost my family. Therapy dog, who gon' help with my sanity now? Think I'm about vanity now. Been in the gym, I'm trying to balance it out. Managing rage, out of line so people jumped off the page. Bad time if you really won't play. Bad time for you to play with my name. It's Candyman if you say my name. I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paid away. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Envious, cause they really ain't. I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist. No stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming, ho, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Envious, cause they really ain't. I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. Or farming, ho, I'm up in rank.
Hey, they said 2 more for the Honda. We got 1 more. Let's get it. We got another one. What we doing, y'all? Let's go.
I ain't really trying to do no hooks or none of that. I just want to get on that water, float one time. I'm only gonna do this once.
Classic. Panoramic roof for a decade straight. Mama mentality since back in the day. I was in college hooping in crazy 8. 0-6, beat class gon' spray. I had a switch on the blick and it sound like a switch every time I let go of the gate. You go with the flick of the wrist. You ask for the time and I show you my wage. 3-3-3, I'm the captain of the team. Take it to the bank, you can follow my lead. I got the codes, I got the keys. Win, lose, or draw, you can put it on me. Full blown step return from a black sheep. Everybody take heed every time that I speak. Plays up the line, I'ma make a good read. Cut from that creed, follow the seed. I die on my sword before the day ever come where I cower and plead. I cry to the Lord before I call a human being for a sigh of relief. I've been working and stacking and learning and growing. Ain't really got time to compete. Man, I couldn't even walk just a couple months back. I'm just happy to be back on my feet. Man, they called me to see if I won't do a theater. I told them my dog gotta eat. just got back from Greece, dancing on cliffs at the side of the sea. Living the present, I'm happy to be. Thanksgiving every time that I eat. Amen. Winning every time I breathe. Might as well work cause I can't even sleep. Might as well work till the game been beat. Discovered or not, still moving elite. Discovered or not, still moving prestigious. Treating myself how I wanna be treated. Had to step away so they know that they need me. Preserving the dope, had to put it in the freezer. Return to the surface, they think I'm a sleeper. Whole time I'm a favorite, I know the procedure. Plot get thicker and thicker. The farther we go in, the waters get deeper and deeper. The harder your times, the farther the distance. These people will leave it to beaver. Nobody wanna be a cover corner, everybody wanna be a receiver. Think we got problems with choosing our leaders, that's why we got problems with moving the needle. I don't speak truth to the powers already know the truth. I'm speaking truth to the people. Sebastian Tate was already hard enough. Let's shoot him a sequel, leave no doubt. Let them know that I'm regal. God ain't make us equal. Walking to work, woman looked me in my face, told me I look like Jesus. I think she see my anointing, I think she know I'm appointed. I think she see that I'm glowing, or if I'm 100-pointer. Be moving around in these regular spots, these people be knowing I ain't normal. Be modest for real, if I wanted to, shooting percentage be looking like Jordan. Gotta keep the main thing, man on a mission, I know what's important. They told me don't stop, I was already knowing. They told me don't quit, that just show they ain't know me. Long as it's breath in my lungs, I got a habit of going and going and going. Whether I shot it or not, you gotta know that it's on me and know that it's loaded. Wait. Used to be green, I'm gold. Used to be green, I'm gold.
Everybody want to be a cover. No, nobody want to be a cover corner. Everybody want to be a receiver. Yeah. Gratitude for the super chat. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. Let's get back into it, though. Let's move, y'all. Let's move. We still got to get to this meat and potatoes, man. They still chopping. We going to keep the main thing. I appreciate y'all for sure. That's how I get down, though. Y'all super chat. We going to play the music. I don't care who jump off the stream. We want the real with us. You know what I'm saying? The people who rock with how we doing, the way we doing, that's who we want. That's who we want watching the stream. You feel me? The people who don't want to hear the vibes and all that. And all right, move around. You feel me? Gratitude to the real. Let's move.
Was about to dog him. When if Anton had said one more time what Corey told him not to say, for some reason,
Sonny, what up?
Wow, he may punch him. But then I was disappointed to see two black men.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either.
I didn't like it. One, because there were myself and Darlene and other.
Hey, let's put it together
in the studio.
Yeah.
So I didn't like that. Especially with men, I think you should be able to handle things cordially.
Why did Corey call you a bitch?
I don't know why he called me one, honestly.
Yeah. Are you going on the show? Will you go?
Am I going on his show? No,
yeah.
not to my knowledge.
But I think publicly he said Micca can come. If Corey invited you to 5051, will you show up?
Probably not. And the reason why
we got a super chat. 499 said, just gonna say about the husband, a little internet digging, and it's not hard to connect the dots. If you know, you know. Been known she was married. Yeah. I've been known too. I've been privy. Somebody told me that know better or whatever. Show enough. I appreciate it. Gratitude on the super chat. For the sake of the show, we're gonna keep it moving. But I appreciate it for sure. We're not gonna play no music on that one. Let's go. Let's get it.
I say that is the same way, I can accept an apology. I can accept somebody saying a wrongdoing. I accept people make mistakes, and I'm not putting that above anything. But I understand what that show is now, and so I don't think I fit the audience too much, and I don't think I would provide any value.
What is it that you want people to walk away with today? What truth do you want people to walk away with? And what more do you want to say?
I ain't gonna hold you. We not finna let that slide. She just took a dig at the Anton Daniels lights. I ain't gonna hold you. She said, with me understanding what that show is now, I don't think I pretty much provide too much value over there. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's cool for me to just walk away, essentially. So is that a dig at the Anton Daniels lights? Is she saying y'all a bunch of airheads over there that don't want to hear no substance, and she can't help y'all ass? Is that what she's saying? I'm just asking a stupid question. You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard. Classic. Shit. Let me stop trolling. He said, bro, I fuck with your music. For the dub, you gonna make me keep playing it, man. Listen, man. Let's get it.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance. Standing at 6'2", 190 pounds. I get you. Boy, I'm made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for vision with my eyes. Yeah, I still be trying to see. I be moving like the prize. You can't find another me. Let's get focused. Want the fruits of your labor, gotta climb the tree. Yeah, I'm out here planting seeds, cause I got a lot to leave. I be putting in long miles, I ain't gotta stop to breathe. I be putting in long hours, I ain't gotta stop to sleep. Yeah, I put in that time, put in work, I'm a different breed. My work ethic marine, mama mentality, shout out to Bean. Coach life, sweat, city, society, T. I'm in the gym working out clean. Bag work, 5 punch combination, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. I'm made different, I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with me. I seen a couple people try and it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me. Classic.
Yes, Lord. Let's see. Kozar said, but Micca, you ain't telling the whole truth, cuz. Let me hold on, scroll up. Darlene said you was disrespectful, and Corey Crew, when you and Anton got out the car walking in the studio and you didn't say hi to nobody. That is poor etiquette. That is poor etiquette. Thank you for introducing the nuance. Where can we find your music? It's on SoundCloud. Not all the songs I play on the show, but I do got a dope ass tape that's out. That's with most of the songs that I play on the show. Soft Rain, you got the link in the chat if she's still with me, but I posted it earlier. So my artist name on SoundCloud is B-Class, B-Class, like school, C-L-A-S-S. And then the album you will want to look for, so you make sure that you find me. The album is called Sebastian Tape, and look for the director's cut. And you'll find most of the stuff that I play on my stream. It's a short tape, but that's mostly what I play on my stream. Ticket prices will not be the same. The free is over. Yeah, we are on tour. They don't know about the coalition. So I'm 1/5 of the Raw Society Coalition. We are a coalition of content creators. There's 5 of us in total, but I am the music behind our gang. And yeah, we did just have our live show. We are on tour. We do live shows. I come with the concert, and we do live podcast panel. We had a show this past Friday in the west suburbs of Chicago. It was a dope ass affair. We'll actually be doing a recap show later this week to let y'all know how the live event went. The Raw Society Coalition link is in the chat right there, and my SoundCloud link is in the chat, so y'all can go catch them vibes, man. SoundCloud totally free, no subscription required to listen to me. Y'all throw them super chats, and I'm gonna play them tracks. I love Darlene. Yeah, Darlene, cool. She cool. She could have kept it real and held that shirt up though. I'm gonna stand on that though. But let's move. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate the super chats too, for sure.
About all of what we discussed today, Anton, Corey, your business relationship, your husband. We've touched on so many categories. So let's start with the first one. What truth do you want people to walk away with?
Not what truth. There's only
yes,
one truth.
It was recorded.
The truth, really, honestly, is that there are lessons. There are.
Oh, this is good. I love lessons. What's the lesson that you extracted from this experience? Because your life was speaking to you.
I just played it.
I learned a valuable lesson. Outside of your wordsmithing, well, outside of your wordsmithing, I do think it is important for your spouse to meet everybody. Right?
Thank God we made progress.
Oh no, I wasn't ever not agreeing with you.
Sure.
I just still wanted you to understand that there wasn't anything nefarious there.
Yeah. On whose part?
On
yours, because you can't speak for anyone else.
Correct.
Speak on your own intentions. Don't speak on his, because you don't know unless unless y'all. But we ain't gonna say nothing because we don't know nothing. Souls of Thought said, come tonight. We have all tracks as well. YouTube music crates, all classic for sure. Make sure y'all pull up to No Middleman tonight. That's our evening time stream. I will not be there, but the whole RSC will be chopping it up. The No Middleman cast is Souls of Thought, Conversation with Soft Rain, and Uncle Plug TV. And I believe they're gonna be covering this too, but from much different angles from me. They got a different POV, but we all make fire ass content. So don't miss No Middleman tonight in about 2.5 hours time. If you want Central Time, 8:30 Central Time, and then whatever time zone from there. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that y'all tap in. Yeah. We'll run it back. Kobe. Yeah, I'm finna play that Kobe. I'm gonna play the Kobe. I'm actually about to wrap up, so I'm gonna play the Kobe to end the show. I got you. It's game time. Appreciate the super chat for sure. Money. Black Mona said, fire. You laughing like fire. Run it back. Yeah, he said he want to hear that Kobe. I got you. I ain't gonna hold you. We're gonna play it to end the show. No accountability still. Yeah, I think we could wrap it on this, man. We went through almost damn near the entire interview, and I wanted to get through the majority of it. Her end of her business relationship with Anton is very telling, and that's why I call this thing content over everything gone wrong. Because if it truly was built around business and there was no other ill intentions, then a simple sorry should have sufficed for the lack of judgment with Anton inviting her out to Corey and that going the way it went, and they shouldn't have been able to polish things up and continue to get money together. But because I believe there was some level of a personal component involved for somebody, either one, right? That's the reason why this situation is estranged. You know what I'm saying? This business relationship has gone awry. So, I think the fact that they're no longer doing business tells a lot of the story, and we can connect dots as we see fit going through all of this. But all in all, for the content creators, I hope everybody continue to get their bag, continue to run it up. I know we just had a successful show today. I will be breaking this content down and having an even better showing, you know what I'm saying, on my platform off of it. Again, all the credit in the world going out to Talk Perspective. Great interview from him. Great panel, great not panel, but great podcast and great channel. I'm glad that I found your content. He has some other great interviews and content speaking with folks as well. So make sure y'all tap in with Talk Perspective. It wouldn't be right. He's leaving this open for us to not get copywritten by using his stuff and to run up a bag with the content creation. And so for that, I want y'all to make sure y'all tap in with him and show him some love. You know what I'm saying? I'm for the content creator. And I think that, I hope everybody do well and flourish. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how hard it was for me to get monetized. And I'm grateful every day for the shit. I get to do this. I don't got to do this. Kira said, classic, we got to get you on tour with Vic Mensa. Chat 333 got a flood. Hey, look, Vic is from my city, but Vic don't know me and I don't know Vic. But if somebody can get him to put his eye on my music, I believe we can make that happen for sure. As long as it don't conflict, we can make them dates work out with the RSC tour. We good to go, man. Somebody tell Vic Mensa to tap in. I know he looking for people to open up for him. He got some things going on and this, that, and the third. I'm open to it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we button up the business and we can make it happen. I like Vic Mensa a lot. One of my favorite songs by Vic Mensa is Memories. What street he say he was? Was it 47th Street? But the city will be mine, oh mine, oh mine, oh mine, oh mine, oh mine. I love that song. That's my shit. So yeah, man, shout out to Vic Mensa, and hopefully he actually listened to my track. I sent him Not For Real. That's the track I sent to Vic Mensa for the submission. Shout out to Kira for letting me know that Vic was running something where he looking for some artists to fly out and do some stuff with him. So if Vic tap in, you know what I'm saying, I will receive the blessing. Y'all know I stay ready. I'm about staying ready. So, all the blessings that rain down on myself, the RSC, the coalition, the codes, everything, we here for all that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, in regards to Micca, I think at the end of the day, her end in that business relationship is telling us a whole lot. Whether or not they actually slept together was never my real concern, but I'm cool with the chat drawing their consensus on it or whatever the case may be. Yeah, so we're going to move off of that, man. But listen, I got to let y'all know how amazing y'all are, chat. If you haven't already, man, do as Shorty is asking y'all to do for me.
Hey, y'all, hit the like and subscribe button while you're here. Classic really appreciates it.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all haven't already, make sure you tap in so you can stay. What note are you singing? I wasn't trying to hit the note. Vic Mensa, he crooning on that song, so I wasn't trying to like hit an actual note. But I appreciate you being funny, SMF. I wasn't trying to hit a note, but that's the song. Like if you go listen to it, matter of fact, I don't want to call it wrong, because it's actually on my workout playlist. But I'm finna look it up now since you funny, SMF. Vic Mensa. Is it 47th Street? Which street is it? Yeah, 47th Street. Memories on 47th Street. I thought so. Memories on 47th. That's my shit. So yeah, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Oh yeah, and I gotta tap in on the Discord. Yeah, the Discord. Y'all looking for the Discord? Tap in on our Discord, Raw Society Coalition Discord. I am on there. The whole coalition is on there. I got my own forum. I do need to get active on there because I know the folk trying to talk to me, and I have not been active on the Discord. The rest of the coalition been on there, but I've been tweaking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to get active on Discord. She laughing. Yeah, you got jokes. I ain't gonna hold you. Got jokes. Don Teasy said, yeah, he probably ate that ass, suffocated a lot, then ate some more. Boy, you is crazy. How you come in the fourth quarter talking like that? Shout out to Don Teasy in the chat, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, chat. If y'all don't do nothing else for me, Make sure y'all stick to the codes. And again, we got no middleman tonight at 8:30 Central Standard Time. There's our Discord link in the chat. Make sure y'all tap in before y'all go and subscribe to all our channels and tap in on the Discord as well, man. We appreciate y'all. Stick to the codes. We got another classic. Yeah.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold. Hardened my heart and that heart.